Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is bonus coverage tonight as Main Street Media TV and the Golden Lion Sports Network is here at Die House Stadium, where tonight the Garrett County Cougars take on the Estill County Engineers, as we're going to have bonus coverage of the B team game first, as A team kicks off about approximately 7 o'clock right after the 8th grade night, which will be right after this B team game. But we want you to enjoy the future of Garrett County Golden Lions football.
Now, to be fair, all our viewers, they always want bonus coverage.
They always want bonus coverage.
So, after we've heard that many times.
Like bonus coverage.
They want bonus coverage. So we give the folks what they want.
That's exactly right. If we do nothing else, that's what we do around here, folks. And I know very little about high school football and even less about middle school football. It's because we're not even kicking off in the B team, as we're just going to
go.
As Garrett County comes out of the huddle, led by Urban Teeter.
Oh, my man, Urban Teeter.
Urban Teeter brings him out as he is the center, as Mason Penix will be under the center for the Garrett County Cougars, as he's going to turn and flip to number 4, Logan Forrester. Logan takes off the right side as he gets out about a 10-yard gain.
What a run.
What a run. A lot of heart. And tell you what, we were noticing and paying attention and bragging on the offensive line just as they were warming up. A lot of good size. These guys really move, as Urban Teeter is the center, and he's got on both sides of him by Hunt.
Oh, yeah,
he's
Brady
got my
Hunt.
man Brady and Nate Hunt.
Nate Hunt.
Right on both sides of him, and just to the outsides of them are man Skylar Skeens and Zach Caldwell. And folks,
my goodness.
I know the picture doesn't do it 100% justice, but these are good-looking kids.
And, that's my kind of football.
That's right.
A big, strong, physical, offensive line. I mean, that's the kind of football you want to see played right there.
Now, let's don't cut it short, as Estill County's got some good-looking kids, too. I mean, they got some big boys on the line, and so the offensive line is going to have their work cut out for them, as we're going to try to.
I believe it was a Bob Allen first down.
That was a Bob Allen first down. See, I forget these things. I'm so excited.
The box says second down.
Well, now they're back to first.
They heard us.
Listen, right on cue, as in motion is going to be a Cougar. They're going to flip to Forster again, as he's going to follow the blocking of
pick your legs up. Let's go.
As Forster gets up there,
what
makes
a cutback.
move, and he'll be knocked out of bounds out of another Bob Allen first down, as that is a gain of about 25 for Forster on 2 plays. He gets down the field quickly.
And I tell you, Scott, the Danny Coffey, the Garrett Middle School Cougars are blessed to have a great offensive line coach. Coach Danny Coffey has to be pleased so far with the effort with this offensive line. 2 big chunk plays in the first 2 plays here for the Cougars.
Penix under center, as it's going to fall on the ground, as they'll fall right on top of it. That'll be a busted play. It'll be second down. I'm not going to – I don't want to give them too much praise, because I was about to say I could run behind this offensive line, but I'm not sure I could. I'm not sure I
could stand behind them.
I could walk briskly right behind them.
How about our man Elijah Jones?
Hey, is he checking in,
saying good evening.
Elijah Jones, check in with us tonight, folks. Let us know where you're listening in and watching, as we thank our great sponsors. As we're going to have a variety of guests tonight. As we're going to have one of our great sponsors in Eric Caldwell and DocuBit's going to be on here with us. We're going to have 2 of the Cougar cheerleaders that'll be on with us earlier. We'll also have one of the Cougar cheerleaders will be singing the national anthem before the 8th grade, and the head principal of Garrett County Middle School, the Garrett County and Kentucky Wildcat fan, Audrey Nichols. As Penix drops back to throw, he's going to be flushed out of the pocket. He's going to tuck it and run, as he gets knocked out of bounds by number 5, as that is Travis Stevens from Estill County.
So, good job of Mason Penix there, kind of getting back there. Didn't really like what he saw down the field. So, instead of throwing it, became a runner, picked up maybe 4 or 5 big yards for the Cougars here, make this third down more manageable here. Definitely in 2-down territory here, Scott.
Just under 4 minutes to go on your Urban Group scoreboard here. It'll be third down and about 9, as Penix is going to bring the Cougars out of the huddle, as he's going to have trips to his right, strong side with the tight end. It's going to be a flip to Forster, as he's going to be following the blocking of big number 56, Nate Hunt, as there's a flag on the play.
There's a flag on the play.
As we'll see what's come from the white hat,
usually,
and a normal
usually
spot
this means
of holding.
Yeah, usually means holding.
So we'll see. White hat.
Face mask on the defense.
Mask. That's even better.
That's even better.
It's
going to be automatic first down.
Automatic first down for the Garrett County Cougars. That's another Bob Allen first down.
So listen, but while we have a moment here, Scott, you got a nice gift here before this game.
Buddy, let me tell you. So it's just a big fan of Donley Barnes, and I was always a big fan until tonight as I walked up here. Let's take a look at this, if you don't care, as I got my man Donley Barnes.
Oh, look at this.
Has hooked a brother up.
Oh, yeah.
I told you. See, I like pineapples, friends.
There you go.
I just don't like
Put
it
on a pizza.
This will be taken home to Coach Run and will be eaten this week, as that's going to be a handoff right up the middle, as I couldn't see exactly
Number
who it was
20,
to.
Rowan Kramer.
Rowan Kramer.
Your pineapple was in the way.
My pineapple was in the way. Sometimes that happens. When you have a good pineapple, like I said, I'll share it with people. I'm just not putting it on pizza. Thanks to head coach Donley Barnes of the 5th, 6th grade team. We sure appreciate him.
I couldn't go anywhere this week without people around Garrett County, Lancaster talking about pineapple and pizza.
I got a couple other strong comments, or
just wait.
I shouldn't say comments, strong opinions that we're going to talk about tomorrow night, maybe even tonight. Penix is going to flip to Forster this time, following Hunt around the right side as he's got a big opening.
Get in there, young man.
To the boundary.
Raise them arms.
And just out of bounds as Forster gets
goodness.
another Bob Allen first down, as he's going to be shy approximately 2 or 3 yards. Just under 2 minutes and running tonight on your Urban Group scoreboard. It's all tied up at 0.
Got a really important check-in from the backyard here of the scoreboard, Miss India Harvey.
India, baby.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
You keep getting better, India.
Listen, India is a rock star, folks, and we're so glad that she's on the mend, as she's had some physical things she's had to overcome, and, man, we miss India, not getting to see her on a daily basis. But get better, India. We're praying for you, my friend. First and goal for the Cougars, as this time Forster going to get on the left side, and, man, that offensive line absolutely blew the doors off.
I tell you, Brady Hunt and Skylar Schemes really did a nice job of really clearing a path. Great job of Forster getting it in the end zone for the Golden Lions.
Well done.
For the Cougars, I'm sorry.
Cougars, well done. That's future Golden Lions. That's okay.
Golden Lions.
As well done by the Garrett County offense, as, man, they moved down with efficiency.
Now, I'll tell you this. One of the things, Jake played middle school football. A lot of times these football games, especially at this level, are won and lost with 2-point conversions.
That is
so a really
right.
big play coming up here for the Cougars.
So 2-point conversion opportunity here as Urban Teeter brings them out of the huddle, followed by Penix, as he's going to have trips to his right. Forster, a single back set as Penix is going to drop to throw as he's got an open receiver. It's going to be dropped. Oh, man, what a good opportunity there as Mason Hines lays out for it and just goes off his fingertips. And with that, the Urban Group scoreboard reads Garrett County 6, Estill County 0. We'll take a quick break and we'll be right back. This is Garrett County Middle School football here on the Garrett County Golden Lion Network.
Bob Allen is Danville Steelmaker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Golden Lions football.
Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank understands family, tradition, community mean just a little bit more around here. You can see it and hear it, and that's why we take so much pride in what we do. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank. Your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Every fan knows the home team's responsibility is to protect the house. Protect the house. And while you're at it,
car and business, family and life. See what our home team can do for you. Hunt Insurance Agency.
2 locations, Lancaster and Lexington.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit DocuBit.com for more information.
And welcome back, folks, as first down run that time by Reed Napier gains the Engineers about 3. Brings a 2nd and 7 out of a wishbone or inverted wishbone formation. Napier again this time off the left side as he's going to be tackled that time by
Cunningham.
Cunningham. Shaylin Cunningham.
Nice play.
Well, I'll tell you, it's a nice play because Napier's a big boy.
He's a big boy. And I want to tell you something. Shaylin did a great job of just attacking him, going straight at him, putting his helmet right in the middle of his chest and kind of taking him to the ground. How about our man, Chuck Hunt?
I love Chuck.
Saying, this is awesome. Thank you guys for broadcasting this game.
I tell you what, it's
You're
great
welcome,
just to
friend.
see these guys as we love Chuck and his family.
I love you, Chuck. Man, you hang in there, brother.
He is he's our guy. Just kind of talk a little bit more about what we've got here on the defensive line. The Skeens is also on the defensive line. Number 90, which I don't have number 90, Coach, on my roster, as we'll work hard to get that. Chase Kramer and looks like Zach Caldwell are also on the defensive ends. On your cornerbacks is you're going to have number 4 Forrester and number 10 Mason Hines. And with that, we're at the end of the first quarter. Your Urban Group scoreboard reads Garrett County Middle School 6, Estill County Engineers 0. We'll keep it right here because we're not going to have a whole lot of time. And, Coach, you know, one of the things that we always love about middle school athletics in general is you're looking up there and you're seeing soccer being played. You're seeing middle school football here. You got middle school basketball tomorrow night. All this stuff this is the future of Garrett County athletics. And one of the great things about where this facility is I guess it was Tuesday night when I left the middle school girls basketball game. You had middle school girls basketball at the GC. You had high school volleyball at GMS. You had middle school football on Dyehouse Stadium, and you had soccer going on up here.
My goodness.
What a great night! And this is the thing that I grew up just loving was all this activity.
Yeah, just kind of the center of the community, center of the county. You know, I always reference this, but 2011, Garrett County football advanced to the state semifinals, hosted Belfry, which is a traditional power in high school football in Kentucky, and their fans were just enamored with this facility. They absolutely loved it, and you know, that means something. That's a fan base that knows a lot about football, knows a lot about going to other places, and they loved our facility, and that was why they loved it. Everything was kind of right here together.
I was fortunate enough to grow up just on the other side of the GC, and just having the opportunity to be around this on a daily basis was really, really cool. It's going to be second down and about 4 for the Engineers here to start the second quarter as the Garrett County Cougars trying to get a defensive stop here. As this is going to be a handoff to the fullback, and nothing happening there as Napier is stopped probably a yard behind the line of scrimmage. As maybe, let's say he lost a yard, it'll bring up 3rd and probably 3 for the Engineers.
You know, great job at number 90 there for Garrett. I apologize we don't have the number there, but man, you know, great job by him kind of getting in to the backfield and kind of causing some disruption there. And then number 10, Mason Hines, kind of cleaning it up for the Cougars. Big 3rd down and maybe a long one, maybe 2 here for Estill County.
Now, here's the thing. You know, Estill County hasn't shown a great deal of explosion, but, man, they're strong. And they're very physical. They're physical up front. They're physical with their fullbacks. As this time it's going to be a handoff. It's going to be a flip, this time to tailback.
Football!
On the play.
That's Garrett football.
Coming out of there is Forrester. Forrester for the Cougars, as that was a flip to number 3, Victor Campbell, and not a clean exchange, and the Cougars come up with it 1st and 10.
I tell you what, that wasn't a clean exchange. I'm going to give a lot of credit to that defensive line for Garrett Middle. Man, I tell you, those Cougars went flying in that backfield, caused some disruption, and I think it kind of shifted the eyes of the quarterback and running back. Garrett doing a great job of recovering that football. See if Garrett County can get one in the end zone here. I tell you, you get up 2 score in a game like this, Scott, it's kind of hard to come back from that.
Trips to the right as Penix is under center, as he's going to hand off this time. An inside handoff, counterplay to Rowan Kramer.
Go!
And there was a hole the size of Crab Orchard opened up by that offensive line as Kramer gets a 1st down, a Bob Allen 1st down and
Crab
more.
Orchard, pretty big place.
That's a big play. Listen, they can drive. There's holes in Crab Orchard you can drive an Amish buggy through. That time you could have put 2 Amish buggies through there, as that was a fantastic play designed by the Cougars and awesome execution.
So number 90 is Dylan Hampton. So we want to make sure we give Dylan some love.
Yes, sir.
Doing a great job. Being disruptive.
Big fella in there that did a great job defensively. It's going to be 1st down and 10. Cougars trips this time to the near side. It's going to be a flip to Forrester as he is following Hunt and Kramer.
Look at that
move. He's got to cut back inside.
Get in there.
Stay on your feet, big guy. Touchdown, Garrett County.
My goodness,
I
folks.
tell you what, Forrester does a great job of not being in a hurry and following those blockers. And when you get outside and you can pull some of those offensive linemen and those tight ends out there to block, man, they do an outstanding job.
Yeah, I tell you what, I mean, I'm really impressed with this young team here, Scott. I mean, kids play really hard, and you're right, Forrester is just a really patient running back, really allow those offensive linemen get out in front of him and just kind of lead him down the way and get in the end zone for a big 6 points for Garrard Middle.
I had Forrester as when I was a principal at Camp Dick Robinson. I don't think I ever heard the kid speak, but I tell you, he can flat out run the football.
I was going to say, we like the way he runs.
He runs a football. 2-point conversion opportunity here for Garrard County as they lead 12-0 on your Urban Group scoreboard. Penix under center as he's going to turn this time and flip it to Forrester as he's going to cut it back in the middle.
A hole.
He's going to get hit
he's
hard,
in.
and he is.
He's in.
2-point conversion. With that, we'll take a break. This is Garrard County Middle School football. Your Urban Group scoreboard reads Garrard County 14, Estill County 0. Go to Line Sports Network from the BP studios. We'll be right back.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrard County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
And welcome back, folks, as no gain on first down for the Estill County Engineers. Will be 2nd and 10 for Estill County, as that time it looked like Skylar Skeens and Chase Kramer was in quickly on Napier, the big fullback for the Engineers, as our good friend Michelle Ballou says, let's go GC. I tell you what a wonderful, wonderful asset to Garrard County community as Miss Ballou, as she is fantastic. And there's another handoff the middle going to be knocked down. I'll tell you what, Coach, you probably don't remember it because you were in Lincoln County. But Michelle's husband, Brent,
that's what I've heard.
Mercy, he could flat play the game of football, buddy. There was some awesome athletes come down through here, and, man, they could flat play. Really, really fun to watch. 3rd down and 10 for the Engineers as the Cougars are trying to get them 3 and out again, as they had a turnover on 3rd down last time was the Engineers, recovered by Forster as he took it after that on the next play, actually 2 plays after that, to score for the Cougars. 3rd down and 10. Estill County as they're going to flip it out. He's on his knee. Campbell is. When
did he get on his knee?
Football, yeah.
I was going to say that was legal. Him throwing it behind him.
Thomas Helton is the quarterback for the Engineers. As this will bring up 4th and 10. Actually,
do they go for it or they punt here?
Well, it's too far for a field goal. Is all I know. I mean, the punting are going for it. I'm not sure.
They have Sebastian Janikowski.
They might. Yeah. This would be approximately a 7,000-yard field goal. But looks like they are going to. They're going to. So I think they punt.
Mark it off.
Yeah, they mark it off. That's really, that's good. That's good. So Garrard County will have the football, 1st and 10 from somewhere on Diehouse Field. I'm not sure where. As I'm not sure.
I think they mark off 30 yards.
This is if you ever watched the Price is Right, where they have the one where that little miner goes up there and you never know how far he's going to go until he stops. That's what I feel like watching a white hat. He just keeps walking.
I mean, if anybody knows what the price of groceries are, I mean, it's me and you.
That's
you know
right.
What I'm saying?
Listen, I can tell you how much a fajita is at one of our restaurants, but I don't know. I can tell you what a gallon of milk is.
Hey, Nikki Norris checking in saying, let's go GC.
I just looked here in front of me to the left and didn't see here? What in the world?
Things seem kind of quiet up here,
Yeah,
Scott.
I know. We'll see her tomorrow night. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Cougars as they have the football on their own 25-yard line, leading 14-0 here in the second quarter. 1 minute, 32 seconds to go as Penix is going to roll out to the right as he's going to throw on to number 21.
Oh,
Brown,
make a move.
As Brown gets pushed out of bounds by Napier, but not until he has a nice, sizable gain, probably I can't really tell where he's going to have it. So probably 6 or 7. We got the chains are moving. I don't know that it was a first down, was it?
No. It was, yeah.
Well, maybe it is.
A gain of 2 or 3 yards.
All
I think it's
right.
going to be second down.
Well, we'll see, folks. But that was a nice pitch and catch that time. Penix to Brown. As it's going to be first down again, as indicated by White Hat. So first down it is.
1st and 9.
1st and 9. Urban Teeter brings the Cougars out of the huddle. Penix under center as he's going to roll the right side this time. He's going to have Brown open. It's going to go just off his fingertips. Incomplete. Bring up 2nd and 10.
Man, do we have halftime guests lined up here, Scott.
Halftime guest.
We have Emma Boland. And we have
Boland.
Cassidy Sugar Shugs Gresham ready to join us at halftime.
Has 2 of the fine cheerleading Cougars.
I give their dads all the credit.
All the credit.
You know.
Listen, if we're at nothing, if we're not cheer dads.
Cheer dads. I mean, we're cheer dads.
Cheer dads, basically a shirt needs to be made that has cheer dads on it, and we can hand
We'll
it
take
out.
any sponsorship. Any sponsor that wants to hook us up with a cheer dad shirt.
Forster with the flip, going off the good blocking of the right side.
Oh, look
as
at
he's
him
got a
run.
First down and more as the clock runs out to
man.
0 as he's finally taken out of bounds. But not until he gets into Estill County Engineer territory. And with that, we're at the end of the first half, folks, as Urban Group scoreboard reads Garrett County Cougars 14, Estill County Engineers 0. As we're going to keep it right here quickly as we get right into our halftime because we only have a quick 7 minutes. As my man Donnelly Barnes has looked at here. He said, "I'm glad to see the Pineapple Express." Thank you,
yeah.
Coach Barnes.
Hey, Donnelly,
Listen,
you've converted him.
You've converted.
He's going to
me.
try it. He's going to try it.
Because of your generosity and the fine homegrown pineapple in Lancaster, Kentucky, I am Team Pineapple. I'm still don't know if I'm Team Pineapple on a pizza yet, but we'll ask these fine ladies real quick as we're going to roll into our halftime show. Here's our Central Kentucky Federal Savings halftime show. As tonight we're going to talk to 2 of the outstanding Lady Cougar cheerleaders.
Oh, let's
ladies,
go.
tell us who you are and what grade you're in.
I'm Cassidy Gresham, and I'm in 8th grade.
I'm Emma Boland, and I'm in 6th grade.
Oh, Emma Boland and Sugar Shugs.
And Sugar Shugs. Now, if you don't know, these fine young ladies are great young ladies, despite their fathers.
Despite their fathers.
As they're in here in cheer.
Only when they act well, they act like their fathers.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Girls, let's talk just a minute about what's it like to be a cheerleader when you're out here and you get to cheer for your basketball, football, that kind of thing. What are some of the things that you all like, the opportunity to do that? What gets you excited about being a cheerleader?
I love all the people on our teams,
Yeah.
and I like supporting them for everything that they've done for me and helped me with.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Absolutely. What about you, Em?
So it gets like really it gets sort of nerve-wracking when you're
Oh,
out
yeah.
there. And it's just like really fun hyping up the football players, and like when they get like a touchdown and stuff, everybody gets hype, and it's so fun.
So Emma, how many years have you been a cheerleader now?
Oh, I don't know.
A bunch?
Too many.
Your dad loves you being a cheerleader, doesn't
Yeah, he really loves it.
So our deal was you could cheer as long as you played what?
Basketball.
No, the other one.
Oh, golf.
Yeah.
That's right. Golf.
So
that was
listen,
always our deal.
Does your dad get in trouble by playing too much golf sometimes?
No. Okay, Cassidy, let's go to the next question. Let's go to the next question for you. So Cassidy, you've had an opportunity. You saw your sister cheer for many, many years, and you were carried around all over kind of the surrounding states. What were some of the things that you saw when you were a young kid watching Cheyenne that kind of made you excited to be part of a cheerleading team?
Well, I saw her having a lot of fun and just loving her cheer girls, being a part of a team, and I wanted to be a part of that.
Well, that's good.
Carry on the tradition.
That's what I was going to say, and it's kind of a family thing. Right?
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of a family thing.
I've spent a lot of time in a gym cheering on the cheerleaders.
Well,
no doubt about that.
both your dad and I have been athletic directors, so we've seen a lot and the hard work that goes in. So, Emma, you have your mom, and obviously is the cheer coach at Garrett County High School. So you've been kind of exposed to cheerleading for many, many years. What is it having her as a coach and having her that does a lot of that kind of stuff with the high school? What does that do for you as a cheerleader to make you kind of want to be part of this team?
Well, it's sometimes fun and it's sometimes hard because it's like one time my mom's a mom and the other times my mom's a coach. And when she's a coach, you better get your butt in the game because if you don't, she will yell at you.
Can we say that?
We don't say butt, Emma. Don't say butt.
So, Emma, does your mom or dad get on you tougher? What do you think?
Oh, my mom. 100%.
I don't know what to say to her about cheer.
He just stands there and is like, and just agrees with mom.
Yeah, well, he's a smart guy. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
He's a smart guy. So tell us, you guys are still in middle school, obviously. Cassidy, you're going to be in high school next year. What are some things you're looking forward to in the high school as you move forward next year, Cass, getting into the high school?
I'm looking forward to see my brother more every day because he's always with his girlfriend.
Yeah,
always. And I'm excited to see my high school friends. I have a lot of friends at the high school.
Yeah,
and
getting some pictures taken of us. And Emma, you're just now about 5 weeks into middle school. What are some things that you like better about middle school? Not that you didn't like elementary school and the fantastic Camp Dick Robinson Elementary, but what are some things you like about being in the middle school now?
I think you're just like a lot more free. Like you get to more move around. And elementary you had to stay with same people, and sometimes if you've had a hard day with somebody, then you could just switch to another person in the class.
Well, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, you just don't have to
You have to stay with the same
So,
group.
we always say with freedom comes responsibility. So it's important when you have that freedom to act responsibly, right? So I would just say, just act like your dad, Emma, and everything will be fine.
That's right. Last question before we get there.
Okay.
You guys have a competition coming up soon.
Let's go.
What are you guys working on right now to prepare for that competition?
So we are working on a lot of moves that we have to have our moves sharp and stuff. And I'm a flyer.
Yeah.
So I have to be put in the air a lot, and it's pretty nerve-wracking.
What are you working on, Cass, as far as your
Well, I'm a base, and it's very nerve-wracking for me too, because I don't want to get trampled by a flyer, and I don't want to hurt them either. So, but right now we're just working on learning it all, and later we'll go through and put the details in.
Well, I'll tell you what, girls, thank you all so much for coming out. You all did an outstanding job.
Great
High
job.
five.
Good dance.
We'll be watching
Good
you
dance.
guys cheer down there. Thank you all so much. That is Cassidy Sugar Greshams and Emma Bolin, as they're a 6th and 8th grade member of our middle school Cougars team under the direction of the Garrett County Middle School coach, Krista McCollum.
And I tell you, folks, in all seriousness, I've been around cheer a long time. I mean, my 25-year-old daughter grew up from probably age 4 to maybe 17. And, man, we've spent so many times at competitions and so many times at games watching cheerleaders. And I'm going to tell you something. Coach McCollum does a phenomenal job with this cheer team. I mean, I am so impressed with how organized they are, how well they look, how well they sound. Man, we are blessed to have Coach McCollum on staff.
Checking back in here, man, Coach Chuck Hunt is talking about he's just impressed with the size of Garrett County on both sides. Listen to this, as Donnelly Barnes says Forster was all region last year.
My goodness, I can see
hard,
why.
That's not hard to see, as that our girl Judy Gardner says, listening from Lake something City, Arizona.
Oh, my goodness.
Havasu
she's a world
City.
traveler.
Man, she's all – now, Arizona is not really next to Rome, Georgia, Coach.
No.
I don't know how geography it's not.
Is it east or west?
Well, it's west of it, but it's a little ways, It's a little ways.
Depends on where you're standing, right?
You don't just go there quickly. It's not something you don't go get groceries from Lake Havasu City. But man, have fun.
Impressed.
Have fun while you're out there, Miss Judy. Make sure you're somewhere to watch the Golden Lions play tomorrow night as well.
Oh, let's go.
As it's homecoming here at Dye House Stadium as the Garrett County Golden Lions welcome in the East Jessamine Jaguars. as Garrett County a loss of 2 on that down. Excuse me, Estill County loss of 2 on that down. It'll be 2nd and 12 as they start the third quarter, trailing on your Urban Group scoreboard 14-0.
I tell you what, I mean, this Garrett County defense is really impressive. I think more often than not, Garrett County's living in the backfield, causing negative plays for Estill County. It's going to be all sides on Estill County. It's going to take them back 5 yards.
That'll be all sides on Estill County.
Now, your man Chuck says pineapple still doesn't belong on pizza.
So if Chuck Hunt says this, I'm not sure how you disagree.
I'll be honest, Chuck, I might change my mind.
Chuck's got to – now, listen – pineapple's good. I'm not doubting. I like pineapple, but come on, man. I'm not going to go and put a fish fillet on a pizza. That's just not what you do. But I love fish fillets, so it's going to be.
This is a guy that had potatoes in him.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, who orders a potato at a Mexican restaurant?
Okay, folks. Here's what I'm going to lay you down a little bit of secret sauce here. If you go out there, they have this thing called something fajita potato, and oh my stars,
it did look good.
Oh my gosh, very seldom do I ever leave food on my plate.
My goodness, it was huge.
It was huge. It was really good. 2nd and 17 for the Engineers, as under center is going to be number 8, Helton. As Helton's going to hand off to the right side as he'll get back almost to the original line of scrimmage. Bring up 3rd and about 11 for the Engineers.
Caldwell there, number 60, Zach Caldwell doing a really nice job of shedding his block and making the big tackle for Garrett Middle. I tell you what, Burke, I agree. Krista McCullum is the best. Now, Burke, you might be able to help us out. We're trying to get Brayley to come up here.
Yeah, hey, Brooke, we actually talked to Brayley.
Yeah, trying to get her to join us for a quick interview. And Brooke, help us get her on the broadcast.
She shut us down quickly.
She literally got up and walked up.
Took off, walking.
Now, I'll be honest, throughout my life, that's been the reaction of most females. I go up and talk to them, they turn around and walk the other way.
Here's the deal with Brayley. If you get to know her, I mean, once you get her off to herself, she'll talk some, but she's not much of a talker. That's for sure. It's going to be a pitch out to the right side, as that is Campbell. As Campbell is going to be trying to be knocked out of bounds, but he's eventually going to be cleaned up by Skylar Skeens there. As, man, listen, look here. As Evan Preston always has something smart to say. Is Emma a former alum?
So explain to our viewers what a former alumni is.
Former alumni. It's very complex. Evan Preston, head coach Evan Preston, doesn't quite get that because it is a very complex, high-level term that people use. Because I want you to know that you are former, which means you were there before, and you're also alumni. Which also means you were there before. So
like a plus in between the two terms. A former and an alumni.
So if you had like an A, this is an A+. This is A+, so a former alumni. So I want you to really be proud of who you self, as Ryan Lemon would say.
Hey, be nice to Evan. He approached us about some sponsorship opportunities this week.
But he was being a jerk. He wanted to do it on my forehead, and I'm not sure he can get that. He can get that little name plate of his up here.
Go back and make a still of that.
That was great.
Trenton Denny, no, 8th grade has not played yet. As they play after this game, we will have 8th grade night, and then 8th grade will play.
So folks, we're going to keep it right here. So we've started this broadcast. We're going to keep it here for the rest of the night. What will happen is between games, they're going to have 8th grade. They'll have 8th grade night. They're going to celebrate the 8th graders. We're going to have Eric Caldwell come up here and join us, and then the 8th grade game will follow.
Garrett County takes over after the punt from Estill County Engineers as Penix drops back to pass this time as he's going to be flushed out of the pocket as he's going to be chased by a big lineman and gets
good strong run.
Breaks one tackle, and that's got to be a face mask. It's no face mask, he says, as he's shaking his head. And that's a loss of 2, possibly 3. We'll say 3. It'll bring up 2nd and 13. As he tried to get flushed out of the pocket that time as he was tracked down that time by big number 74, Kellen Newton.
He's a big boy.
He's a big fella. Really big fella, and like I said, their strength is their size and their strength, their physical strength. It's not exactly the speediest bunch, but if they get to you, they are extremely strong. 2nd and 13, 2 minutes to go on your Urban Group scoreboard as Garrett County leads Estill County 14-0. The ball is going to be fumbled and will be fell on it by quarterback Penix to bring up a 3rd down and about 14.
So Judy did confirm that she will be watching tomorrow night.
Lake Havasu is northwest of Phoenix,
Sounds
Arizona.
nice.
Hey, I'll tell you, I've been out there, not to Lake Havasu, but I've been to Phoenix to play golf years ago, and, man, it is a beautiful place. It is a beautiful place, absolutely. Not a lot of humidity out there, as it's a gorgeous place. David Scott checking in, said Coach Run is in the house.
Let's go,
of course,
Coach Run.
as one of Coach Run's own Layla Hadessa Scott will be singing the national anthem tonight before the 8th grade game, so tune in for that. As third down pitch to Forrester, running off the left side behind Hunt.
He's so
as
shifty.
he gets a really nice
get
cut,
out here,
cuts it
number
back,
4.
as now it's a foot race as he's at the 50. He's
Look
got
how
one
shifty he
person
is.
to beat.
Oh,
He makes him miss
pick
and
those
stays
legs
on
up.
his feet as he gets into Estill County territory.
Wow.
As huge gain by Forrester on third down and about 14.
You know, great job there by number 50, Brady Hunt, kind of getting out there and being disruptive, making a key block to kind of get Forrester loose. So, man, I tell you what, this is an exciting team to watch.
Oh, they're fun
play.
to watch, no doubt about it, as they do a really nice job up front of making holes, and then Forrester and others do a great job of finding the holes. And, man, they've got some explosion. And one of the things about Forrester I'm really impressed with is he's extremely shifty.
Oh, he's shifting.
He does a very nice job of he's quick with his hips. 20 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Garrett County leads Estill County 14-0 here on your Urban Group scoreboard.
Number 22 is in the backfield now for Garrett, Ty Morris.
Going to try 10 seconds. Going to try to get this one off here before the end of the third quarter. 5 seconds. 3. As it's going to be a broken play this time, as Penix is going to keep it running up the middle as he's going to be tackled. And that brings us to the end of the third quarter. Your Urban Group scoreboard reads Garrett County 14, Estill County 0. This is Golden Lion Sports Network here in the BP studios at Dye House Stadium. We'll be right back.
Since 1967, Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers have helped folks with their farms, commercial property, auction needs, and of course, dream homes.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers, no one sells it better.
Buy local, eat well at Mark's Berry Farm. From our restaurant, butcher shop to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for healthy food and environmental stewardship shows in everything we do. Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
Get to know your Garrett County Health Department. We are so much more than just clinical services. From health education, referrals, environmental health testing, emergency preparedness, and our HANDS program helps parents nurture healthy children, ensuring a healthy community. Learn more at garretthealth.org.
We are
your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work, and play here.
We offer modern banking
with personal service
you've come to know.
We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
And welcome back, folks, as Garrett County is entering the fourth quarter of the B team action tonight here at Dye House Stadium. As your Urban Group scoreboard reads, Garrett County Golden Cougars. almost called them the Golden Lions. We'll just combine it. It's like being a former alumni. If you're a Golden Cougar,
hey, at least you're consistent.
That's
That'd
exactly
be a hard
right.
one to break.
That would be a hard one to break.
Yeah, that's tough.
Even I can't explain a Golden Cougar. I'm not real sure. We may have to ask our head coach, Evan Preston, about that one. It's going to be second down and 10.
Here comes the counter play.
Forrester is going to go at the right, but it's going to be countered as it's going to be a handoff to the inside to Roland Kramer. Nice job by Estill County that time as they sniffed that one out, as that was 72 on the tackle. As I'm trying to find him here. I can't find him. There he is. Joey Allen is first to him from Estill County.
You know, I like the play call. I mean, Forrester's been so dangerous and has done so much damage to the Estill County defense, so you had him kind of flying out wide. You're in that kind of counter back underneath there. So like the play call, maybe one block away from you know, kind of making a big play there for Garrett Middle.
Third down and 10 as Penix underneath center, as he's going to hand one up this time to Forster's. Man, what a hole up the middle.
Let's go.
As that is Caldwell and Hunt off the right side as they open up a big hole as he doesn't quite get to first down territory, but it's going to be about a yard shy, bring up fourth down and about a football.
You know, so you'd like to have a first down right there, but, man, great job there by making, you know, kind of getting fourth down to be where it's manageable here.
As I'm telling you, with this offensive line, as when it's fourth down and one or two.
Let's get behind them big boys and get moving.
Here's the thing. Just pick whatever side you want to go to.
Oh, yeah.
Just pick the side you want to go to and they're going to just blow the defensive line.
I say they're going left with what splits, it looks like.
As it's going to be a flip out to the Forster.
Man, what a
He's
block.
going to have one person to beat. Does a nice job. That's a first down and more. Bob Allen first down as he stays on his feet. Gains another 5 or 6 yards. It'll be 1st and 10 at about the 17 of Estill County.
How about my man Paul Hendricks checking in? How about his favorite 2 commentators?
What's up, Paul?
So he's checking on Scott and Jeff here tonight.
Yeah, who's he listening
That's
to?
right. That's right. I always like Paul.
Paul's a good dude,
Anybody
man.
says nice stuff, I've got it. You know.
You're accepting it. Is that what you're saying? It's he's the yin and the yang for Evan Preston.
There you
right?
go. That's right. If Evan Preston's going to be here, we got to have somebody to kind of counterbalance all of the negativity that Evan's bringing to my life right now with causing me my former alumni. As Penix is going to drop back to throw this time as he's got one open. It's going to be I can't tell. They're going to say
That's
no
incomplete.
good as he trapped it. As I thought there for a brief second that he had caught that one. As that was Amari Brown that had ran a little crossing pattern. Be 2nd down and 10. 4 minutes and 50 seconds to go on this football game.
Hey, and how about Garrard Middle School Assistant Principal Matt Brown?
I tell you what, it just doesn't get any better than Matt Brown, all the way from University of Cedar Rapids.
Oh, University of Cedar Rapids.
Yeah, TPC of Cedar Rapids. Have you ever been over there?
Goodness.
He holds
Matt likes playing a little golf
holds
now.
the course record over there. As Brown is going to get one that's flipped out to the right side as he's going to be ran out of bounds there by Victor Campbell. As it'll be 3rd down, and I can't tell how much, probably 9-ish.
Yeah, I think he maybe 1 yard.
As Garrett County continues to lead on your Urban Group scoreboard, 14-0, 4 minutes and 10 seconds to go. Remains in this contest. As bringing back into the play into the game,
at the end of this game, we need all 8th grade parents.
Is going to be Penix. Urban Teeter bust out of the huddle.
Urban's doing a great
Tell you
job.
what, man,
He can play.
People don't realize the importance of a good
goodness.
center. We bragged on this offensive line, man, and they're really, really effective. As Forster's going to get it again, he's going to turn it back up to the inside as he finds just a little bit of a hole and ends up making it 8 or 9 yards.
Well, I tell you right now, Urban Teeter just snapped the ball and drove his guy about 10 yards back.
I love it.
I mean, man, you talking about working the guy, right? Working his man. Urban Teeter doing a great job.
I love it. It's just going to be 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go here in the 4th quarter. 4th down and about 4. Now, if we had Nathaniel Sullivan, Big Nate Sullivan here,
Big Nate Sullivan.
He's a 6th grader on the 5th and 6th grade team. This is a field goal possibility.
He's got a leg now.
Sammy Marcy said he was 5 for 5 the other night in extra points as Forster puts on the
move.
brakes and changes speeds as he's going to get a first down.
Oh, get in the end zone.
Touchdown, Garrard County.
What a run by that young man.
What a fantastic effort as he threw the brakes on.
Man.
And a kid flew by him, and then Forster punches it into the right side of Dye House Stadium's end zone.
He runs with a purpose.
He does in the south end zone, as that is a touchdown, at least 2 or maybe 3 for Forster tonight. I don't know if he had all 3 of them or not, because I can't keep up, as they're going to go for extra point.
Yeah, he's had all 3 touchdowns.
20-0 is your Urban Group scoreboard.
You can kind of see why he was all region.
Sure, no doubt.
Last year.
No doubt. Very, very good. You can tell he's been well coached by head coach Donley Barnes.
Yes,
I mean,
absolutely.
you can just tell that Donley has just laid out all of his knowledge to him, and he has soaked it up like a sponge.
Hey, our next game is this Saturday at home. It's a doubleheader. 7th and 8th, 5th and 6th kickoff at 11 o'clock.
Fantastic. Come out here to Dye House Stadium, as that's going to be a pass. It's going to be incomplete, as Penix was trying to get that one to Mason Hines, as that falls incomplete. And your Urban Group scoreboard now reads just under 3 minutes to go, 20-0. Our man Greg Carey checking
let's
in.
Go, Mr.
Says,
Greg
let's
Carey.
go, Zach Caldwell, as that is grandson, Zach
man.
Caldwell.
Got a fine young man.
Oh, man, great kid, and doing an outstanding job
Good
tonight
family.
on both sides of the football. As again, Coach, I know we'll do our player of the game and stuff here in a minute, but as of right now, it looks like to me, my vote is going to be for the entire offensive and
I agree
defensive
with
line.
that. I agree. I mean, I definitely think the Whitaker Bank player of the game is that offensive line.
they have been so impressive tonight. And I joke about it's a hole big enough that I could run through, but man, having a running back like Forster behind that offensive line, that is extremely effective. And man, you can tell by looking on the scoreboard being up 20-0.
Yeah. I mean, I tell you right now, that's a great combination. Great offensive line play with a really nice explosive running back.
Hilton underneath center as he's redirecting a few of his football guys here. 2 minutes and 56 seconds to go here in this contest. He's trying to get everybody lined up is Hilton. He's wanting to have them just in the right spot. As he's underneath center, he's going to hand it off to the big running back, Napier, as that's a big fullback, as he's going to rumble, bumble, and stumble all the way out just shy of the first down, as it'll bring up second and a yard, we will say.
Good job there by the Garrard defense. Doing a good job of kind of pursuing to the football, not giving up on the play, and kind of making a tackle. Big gain there for us to kind of picking, kind of setting up a second and short here.
That Napier, the fullback for the Estill County Engineers, is a handful. I mean, he's a load. I will be shocked if we don't see him get a carry or two in the A game here in a little bit. It's going to hand it off to him again on the right side as he's going to be tackled, but not until he gets a first down.
So Coach Donley Barnes has confirmed he coached him in the all-region game.
Well, see,
so
there you go. I knew that.
Yeah.
I knew that. Laura Scott checked in and said, watching from Lexington, as I have a feeling she is checked in to watch the national anthem tonight.
Goodness.
That's just a feeling that I have. The girl's name will be Layla Hadessa Scott, and they have the same last name. I'm going to guess that's her aunt.
Do you think they're kin to each other?
Well, I know they are, but we're going to act like we have to think as that is her dad's sister, as they're checking in. Her two wonderful sons, as I'm sure that they're watching as well. As it's going to be first down and 10 for Estill County, 1:25 to go here in the fourth quarter. And in this contest, it's going to be a flip this time to Campbell, as Campbell's going to get out to the left side as he's going to be tackled. Originally hit there by Mark hang on, I can say this because
you got this, Bowman.
Because Barbashevich, because he was a student of mine at Camp Dick. I just had to go. My apologies,
Mark.
Mark.
That's a football name right there. I love it.
Barbashevich, as what a great kid. As I really the whole family, man, great folks. I really enjoyed them while we were at Camp Dick, and I apologize. I stumbled on that name because I should know better than that. Without a doubt, as it's going to be the clock continues to run, 45 seconds to go. Also in there with Mark was Ty Morris on that tackle. As this should be probably, the clock stops. So
we have another Scott checking in.
Yeah, Steven Scott viewing from Petersburg, Virginia.
Wow.
As I have a feeling he's checking in to watch the national anthem as well, as he is now works and teaches for in our great armed forces, but he's also coaches. He served our great country, and man, he's a veteran of our great country. What a great guy. As I really enjoy getting to talk to him whenever he comes in to visit his family. And that will be the last play. Well, maybe not. They're rushing to the line. I'm not sure they're going to get one off. And they don't. And that is the last play of the game. As we'll take a quick break. And when we come back, it's going to be 8th grade night, followed by the national anthem sang by Layla Hadessa Scott. And then it'll be time for football action here on Dye Stadium as the B team cleans up in the first game tonight, 20-0 on your Urban Group scoreboard. We'll be right back. This is Garrett County Golden Lion football and Garrett County Cougars football on Golden Lion Sports Network here in the BP studios. We'll be right back.
Since 1967, Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers have helped folks with their farms, commercial property, auction needs, and of course, dream homes.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
Buy local, eat well at Mark's Berry Farm. From our restaurant, butcher shop, to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for healthy food and environmental stewardship shows in everything we do. Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
Get to know your Garrard County Health Department. We are so much more than just clinical services. From health education, referrals, environmental health testing, emergency preparedness, and our HANDS program helps parents nurture healthy children, ensuring a healthy community. Learn more at garretthealth.org.
We are
your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work, and play here.
We offer modern banking
with personal service
you've come to know.
We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
Garrard County Athletics is proudly sponsored by the Bob Allen Motor Mall, Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, the Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers, the Hunt Insurance Agency, First Southern National Bank, Danville Office Equipment, Garrard County Health Department, Sutton Pharmacy, Farmers National Bank, Marksberry Farm, DocuBit, and Whitaker Bank.
Bob Allen is Danville's Dealmaker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Golden Lions football.
Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank understands family, tradition, community mean just a little bit more around here. You can see it and hear it. And that's why we take so much pride in what we do. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank. Your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Every fan knows the home team's responsibility is to protect the house. Protect the house. And while you're at it,
car and business, family and life. See what our home team can do for you. Hunt Insurance Agency.
2 locations, Lancaster and Lexington.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit docubit.com for more information.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrard County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
Since 1967, Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers have helped folks with their farms, commercial property, auction needs, and of course, dream homes.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
Buy local, eat well at Marksberry Farm. From our restaurant, butcher shop to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for healthy food and environmental stewardship shows in everything we do. Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
Get to know your Garrard County Health Department. We are so much more than just clinical services. From health education, referrals, environmental health testing, emergency preparedness, and our HANDS program helps parents nurture healthy children, ensuring a healthy community. Learn more at garrardhealth.org.
We are
Your friends and neighbors.
We live,
Work and play here.
we offer modern banking.
With personal service.
You've come to know.
We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
And welcome back, folks, as it is 8th grade night here at Dye House Stadium, where the Garrard County Cougars are hosting the Estill County Engineers, where the B-team game, Garrard County came out on your Urban Group scoreboard ahead 20-0.
Impressive.
Impressive.
Yes.
Very impressive. And we talked and bragged on that offensive line, and one of the fathers of that offensive line is with us. As a matter of fact, he also played on the defensive line.
Yeah.
It's Eric Caldwell, owner-operator of DocuBit here in Garrard County in Lancaster, Kentucky. So we're excited that you're part of us, Eric. And you know, before we go any farther, we got some special folks in Florida. There's a Panhandle down in Florida listening in from Panama City. Who we got down in there watching Zach tonight?
That'd be my dad, Alan Caldwell, and my stepmother, Jolene Caldwell.
Oh, man.
Fantastic stuff.
Oh,
Because they're
yeah.
probably watching us from Pineapple Willie's. Or no, you said that's the only place that I really knew was down there.
That's right.
Scott likes pineapple.
We talked about
this is the only
pineapples.
thing, we've only talked about this for the last 2 weeks.
We talked about pineapples. So Zach's on the team here. So you've
Man,
seen
nice
all,
player.
all the game. Give us a little bit of what you've seen so far this year from the Cougars coach and how they've progressed and throughout from the beginning of the year.
Well, I've really watched them develop, especially on the A team. Our pass plays are getting a lot better, and that's keeping the other team's defense kind of guessing, and I think that's really helped us a lot. And as you saw with the B team, Logan Forrester coming out and getting 3 touchdowns in the first game, like a machine.
Oh, I agree. And Logan's a really talented running back, real shifty, runs tough. And I want to be honest with you, that offensive line did a really nice job tonight. Got some big, strong kids up front, really active. Zach did a real nice job tonight, kind of clearing some space and giving him some running lanes.
Yeah, he got 1 solo tackle.
Hey, well, that's the thing. We were so impressed with that entire offensive line because there was one play down here earlier where it was like 4th and 1 or 2, and we're like, you could go either way. It's not like when you have one really standout offensive lineman, you go behind them, but it goes either way. So, did you play football when you were growing up?
No, I didn't get to play much.
Okay, so
we moved around a little bit.
Where did Zach? Is this his kind of the first one of the family? I know Hunter's a basketball guy. Played a little soccer.
And Hunter did play. He played 1 year of middle school football.
Did he?
But it wasn't his thing. He said he liked the basketball court a lot better.
Well,
so does Scott.
I do too. Speaking of Hunter, I know
course.
we're talking about Zach, but I walked through the gym the other night and they had an open gym, and Hunter seems to continue to grow.
Yeah, he does. I think he's about 6'4" now.
He's big and long. We're really looking forward to the stuff that he's going to have on the hardwood this year. But Eric, tell us a little bit about your company. Some people may not know about DocuBid, and I know you guys are here in Garrett County, but man, you are regional and you're all over the place,
all across the state,
and you don't just do paper. So give us a little bit about the folks out here that may not know what you all do.
So DocuBid's locally owned right here since 2006. In Lancaster, and we self-service over half of the state, basically anything from I-65 all the way to Ashland, all the way up to Covington and Newport, and all the way down south to the Tennessee border. We service about 1,500 addresses every month for shredding, hard drive destruction, medical waste services, storage, e-waste, a little bit of everything.
All kinds of stuff. Well, and you're one of the most, I don't know how to describe it other than being like a MacGyver. Like you can come up with all kinds of, you're so talented at all the different things that you do. And so I knew that, when you came on with Jason Gaffney, and my dad was working there at the time with you, and you guys were talking about all these ideas and where you all have went on, that the sky was just the limit for what you guys are wanting to do. One of the things I'm always impressed with, Eric, and your company is you all have a lot of parents of Garrett County athletes that work for you all.
Garrett Countyans, right?
You really
We do. And we've got a lot of we're up to 3 spouses now that work for the school system.
Oh, my goodness.
Because Adam Hall starts on Monday.
Fantastic.
And he's married to Casey Daly.
Oh, yeah.
Casey Daly Hall.
Casey Hall. I tell you, I call all these
we're
folks
the worst.
by.
We're the
worst. I call
worst.
them by their maiden names all the time. But yeah, just having that local homegrown folks just means a lot. I mean, not too many places, unfortunately, in a great town like Lancaster that you can actually live and work.
And that's one thing that we try to do is hire local folks. They seem to stay with us. They do a great job, and they really buy into the vision of the company, and that's what's ultimately allowed us to grow the way that we have.
And Eric, one of the things that I just continued, even after 25 years spending in Garrett County, just marvel at is how much Garrett County, how much the people in our community love the county, love the community, kind of give back and kind of make the community better. And your business, you're really focused on that aspect of wanting to kind of give back. We've had a lot of conversations. You want Garrett County, you want everything that's associated with Garrett County to be great. And just your commitment to really wanting to kind of give back and support athletics, support the school, support students. That's so appreciative.
Yeah, and that's something that, obviously with my wife working with the school system and then both of my boys being in athletics, we wanted to give back. That's why we chose to partner with you guys to help have this broadcast, and it allows folks that are in other states even to watch this and watch grandkids and things like that. So
well,
it
really couldn't be done without our sponsor support. So we really appreciate that.
And that's the thing, it gives all the opportunities for the sponsors to reach out and tell about their business. But most importantly, you're giving back to the folks in your community because you have the opportunity to do this. And when you look down at all of our great sponsors, they've got connections of some sort, whether they have children in here or whether they are been here for their whole lives or whatever. So that means a lot when you get to see your folks and your grand folks. I know Greg Carey's already checked in as your father-in-law, and so getting to see that. Now, you spoke about your wife is a fantastic teacher here at Garrett County Middle School. Tough year for her, as she has my daughter. So it is
I've heard her complain about it already.
It's a tough year, but a lot of people give educators a hard rap. You know firsthand how hard she works on a daily basis and what you see.
Absolutely, yeah. The clock is never over for the school. That's one thing that I see. They always have to bring their work home.
That's exactly right.
She is. I mean, she is a rock star. We are so blessed to have her teach in our school district.
And I know we talked to Eric about this at one time, but Eric is not born and raised in Garrett County, but he was pretty much raised in Garrett County. You guys came in when you were in high school, is that right?
That's right. I went 1 year to Garrett County High School after we moved from Texas, and our realtor at the time was Mr. Mike Bowler.
And they chose to stay.
So he's a former alumni.
He is a former alumni. People give me a hard time about that, but it's okay. It's all right. But so what was the things that just kind of when you came in as you were a senior in high school, what were some of the things that attracted you to Garrett County immediately? Because I know Texas and Garrett County are not exactly neighbors.
No, it was a little bit different. So, no, what I like here is just the hometown atmosphere.
Sure.
Everybody kind of knows everybody. I've been behind the 8 ball on that since I moved in, but getting to know a lot of folks.
Well, but you could not have married a more hometown lady than Jennifer. She's a fantastic lady, and we're so thankful to have her and you and your great family, buddy. Thank you so much for helping us and for joining us here to do this with our folks. And folks, that is Eric Caldwell, owner operator of DocuBit here in Garrett County. Anything you need shredding wise, please remember our main man, Eric Caldwell.
And hard drive destruction, which I think was very cool. You can see it in the video, and I mean, just really neat. The whole process.
And that's what we talked about. You have to, at this particular time, you got to be able to move around, right, and to
be innovative
your horizons.
and creative. That's right.
And it could not be any better than that. And folks, we're going to stay here and watch our 8th grade night real quick as we will let you listen to.
Hey, check this out. Liza Jones said he had Miss Caldwell his 7th grade year, and she was a great teacher.
What about that? Yeah. Well, listen, Elijah, I'll tell you what, man,
he's got some brownie points here tonight.
One of the great things about being here is the fantastic teachers that you get to have as you go through your entire career. And folks, we'll go ahead and we'll just listen to Matt Brown real quick to pay honor to our 8th graders, as this is 8th grade night here at Garrett County Cougars, the Garrett County Cougars 8th grade night at Dye House Stadium.
Logan's favorite middle school football memory is scoring the first touchdown versus East GSN. Ladies and gentlemen, number 4, Logan Forrester. Number 66, Dylan Hampton. Dylan is walking with his parents, Amber and James Hampton.
And then early on in the season, we had a bad disconnect.
Dylan's favorite middle school football memory was running for a fumble with 2 guys trying to hold me back versus Lincoln County when we beat them 52-20. Ladies and gentlemen, number 66, Dylan Hampton. Number 7, Keelan Hahn. Keelan is walking with his dad and uncle, Cricket, Dustin Hahn. Keelan's favorite middle school football memory is the 80-yard touchdown run versus Lincoln County and winning the Fort Herod Bowl. Ladies and gentlemen, number 7, Keelan Hahn. Number 47, Austin Carriglanis. Walking with Austin is his mother, Kim, and sister, Brooklyn. Austin's favorite middle school football memory is winning the season opener versus Lincoln County, 50-32. Ladies and gentlemen, number 47, Austin Carriglanis. Number 30, Chase Kramer. Walking with Chase are his parents, Amanda Yoder and Mervyn Kramer. Chase's favorite middle school football memory is having such a fun year getting to play for the best coaching staff, Coach Cook, Coach Coffey, Coach Durbin, and Coach Davis. Ladies and gentlemen, number 30, Chase Kramer. Number 20, Rowan Kramer. Walking with Rowan is his mother, Jessica Kramer. Rowan's favorite middle school football memory is moving from out of town and building relationships with all of my teammates. Number 20, Rowan Kramer. Number 62, Kyle Parker.
I'm always worried. You know.
Walking with Kyle are his parents, Josh Powell and Lindsay Parker. Kyle's favorite middle school football memory is having the most fun I ever had playing football this year.
But
Ladies and gentlemen, number 62, Kyle Parker. Number 77, Siler Schemes. Walking with Siler is his mother, Tiffany Schemes, and his cousin, Cruz Coleman. Siler's favorite middle school football memory is beating Lincoln County and getting to bring home the Fort Garrard Co trophy. Ladies and gentlemen, number 77, Siler Schemes. Number 23, Jake Pruitt. Jake is walking with his dad, James, and stepmom, Angie Pruitt. Jake's favorite middle school football memory was winning my first ever middle school game versus Lincoln County.
because then I could run. I mean, I could go get them.
Ladies and gentlemen, number 23, Jake Pruitt.
Because then, I guess then I'm not even on a hotspot plan.
Zayden
I'm
Ray.
just on a regular Verizon. Right. Boy, it's tempting here. Because this is my greatest nightmare. I mean, everything
Walking
else.
with Zayden
I mean,
is his
this
mother,
equipment,
Sharon
I had some
Fowler.
learning curves. I'm still learning it, and I've had a couple glitches, but that's
Zayden's favorite middle school football memory is making the necessary sacrifices it takes to be part of the football team.
That's probably what I was.
Ladies and gentlemen, Zayden Rayleigh.
We'll go on at 7. We want to do a test about 6:30.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to take a moment to recognize our 2023 8th grade football Cougars.
Thank you all for your time and effort. And parents, thank you all for your time, effort, and dedication to getting these young men to and from practices, to and from games, and everything that you all do behind the scenes. Thank you all.
Bob Allen is Danville's Dealmaker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Golden Lions football.
Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank understands family, tradition, community mean just a little bit more around here. You can see it and hear it. And that's why we take so much pride in what we do. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank. Your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Every fan knows the home team's responsibility is to protect the house. Protect the house. And while you're at it,
car and business, family and life. See what our home team can do for you. Hunt Insurance Agency.
2 locations, Lancaster and Lexington.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit DocuBit.com for more information.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for a community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrard County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
Since 1967, Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers have helped folks with their farms, commercial property, auction needs, and of course, dream homes.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
Buy local, eat well at Mark's Berry Farm. From our restaurant, butcher shop to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for healthy food and environmental stewardship shows in everything we do. Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
Get to know your Garrard County Health Department. We are so much more than just clinical services. From health education, referrals, environmental health testing, emergency preparedness, and our HANDS program helps parents nurture healthy children, ensuring a healthy community. Learn more at garretthealth.org.
We are
your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work, and play here.
We offer modern banking
With personal service
you've come to know.
we are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
And welcome back, folks, as we're playing musical headsets here.
Man, let's go.
As Coach Gresham was like,
Hey, we're all
somebody
family.
has
We're all
stolen my
family.
headset.
Hey, I got a lot to say, man.
Oh, we have a lot to say and not a lot of time. Hey, what about Eric Caldwell and Dr.
Oh,
Bitt?
my goodness, man. I mean, you know, I say this all the time, but, you know, it's just the truth. I mean, we are so blessed to have so many people that just love Garrard County. And Eric Caldwell and his family, I mean, they just love Garrard County. They support Garrard County in all their endeavors. And you know, and I'm being serious. I mean, Eric and I talk a lot. I'm sure you and Eric talk a lot. I mean, Eric strives for Garrard County to be great in everything that Garrard County does. And so, man, I love love working with, love talking with, you know, folks that just love Garrard County like Eric does.
You know, and also speaking of our sponsors, as we've been talking about some kids that's out here playing, is Chuck Hunt. As Chuck's got 2 of his boys played in the B team game, in Brady and Nate Hunt. As Chuck's watching in tonight, is not able to make it, but is able to watch in. And it's the same, man. You know, you talk about folks that were not born here, but absolutely live and breathe Garrard County. And man, folks like that that is what it takes for our kids.
And I would tell you, Scott, I mean, you know, we've said this a lot. You know, both of us have something in common. We're only kids, right? And so, you know, I mean, I'm blessed to kind of come in contact with people like Chuck Hunt. And, you know, I've said this before, you know, Chuck is just such a genuine, authentic person.
Right.
And a lot of times, you know, a lot of conversations you end up in, I'm not trying to be negative about anything, but a lot of times people want something.
Right.
You know, they're coming at you with an angle, they're coming at you with an agenda, but man, that's not Chuck.
Not at all.
And I mean, you know, I just value his friendship. Feel like Chuck's a brother. Man, I love Chuck, love his family, and man, I just we're going to continue to pray, continue to kind of lift Chuck up.
Absolutely, 100%.
And speaking with that, I got a text message I do want to read from the Ison family.
Oh, absolutely.
So Shantae
no doubt.
Sent me a text there. So she just wants to give a big shout out to the Garrett County Lions family and make sure that everybody knows how much the family appreciates the card that they sent us today. Shantae says, we're very thankful and appreciative of all the love our Garrett County community has shown us. And man, I tell you, you talking about another family. I mean, you know, I'm not not really an emotional person, but you almost get kind of choked up because you have people that you're blessed to come in contact with, like Shantae and Trent, and just that's a beautiful family. And so continue to lift that family up in their prayers. You know, how easy would it have been for that family to stay away from the football game Friday night?
100%. And you know what was super cool was as Trent was playing, and I know early in the game he got his first tackle, which he gets all the time. But you know, everybody in the stands was just cheering like no other, and just understands the complexity of it. And obviously, this is a game, and football is a game, but it's bigger than a game, right? Because it's about family, it's about being a team. I hear you talk about it all the time about the brothers that you played football with, but you know, going through the daily grinds of a football game is one thing, but then when you have those struggles with your family, you get to have them with your brothers.
You know, and you know, I'm biased. I played football, coached football. I love the game. I think the game teaches you so much on how to be successful in life. You know, there's not many other sports where when you start the season, you're sweating, you're hurting because of the heat, your practice is being postponed or canceled because of the heat index, and then by the end of the season, you know, you're out there freezing. If you're blessed to continue to play, and that's what high school athletics is all about. And you know, and again, I'm as competitive as anybody, folks. But you know, that kind of gets lost a little bit, and I'm not trying to be one of those old timers, but you know, kind of in the era that we live with the transfer portal, that you don't have that true brotherhood. You don't grow up and play with kids that you went to school with and played in a little league with and played in middle school with, and you know, and you're right. There's no doubt in my mind I could pick my phone up and call 5, 6, 7 guys. I've been out of high school for 30 years. And say, I need you at my house tonight, and they'd come up and they'd drive over because 100%. You've got that bond of brotherhood. And when you have families, kind of like what we're blessed to have here in Garrett County, that's what you have.
100%. And folks, we're going to go ahead and take a break as we'll be back, as we're going to make sure that we're here for the entirety of the national anthem sung by Layla Hadessa Scott here in just a minute, as Garrett County Cougars will be taking on the Estill County Middle School Engineers. This is Golden Lion Sports Network and BP Studios here at Dye House Stadium. We'll be right back.
Bob Allen is Danville's Dealmaker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Golden Lions football.
Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank understands family, tradition, community mean just a little bit more around here. You can see it and hear it, and that's why we take so much pride in what we do. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Every fan knows the home team's responsibility is to protect the house. Protect the house, and while you're at it,
car and business, family and life. See what our home team can do for you. Hunt Insurance Agency.
2 locations, Lancaster and Lexington.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit DocuBit.com for more information.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrard County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
Since 1967, Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers have helped folks with their farms, commercial property, auction needs, and of course, dream homes.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
Buy local, eat well at Marksberry Farm. From our restaurant, butcher shop to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for healthy food and environmental stewardship shows in everything we do. Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
Get to know your Garrard County Health Department. We are so much more than just clinical services. From health education, referrals, environmental health testing, emergency preparedness, and our HANDS program helps parents nurture healthy children, ensuring a healthy community. Learn more at garretthealth.org.
We are
your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work, and play here.
We offer modern banking
With personal service
you've come to know.
we are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
And welcome back, folks, as we are not too far away from the kickoff of tonight's football action. The Garrard County Cougars are welcoming in the Estill County Engineers. Garrard County knocked off the Estill County Engineers earlier tonight in B-team action on your Urban Group scoreboard reading 20-0. As coach, what do you expect to see tonight from the Garrard County Cougars here on Dye Stadium?
Well, I tell you, I believe the Garrard Middle has won 3 of their last 4 games, so I know the coaches have been really pleased with the progress and the performance and how the team has progressed throughout this year. We were able to kind of come and watch a game earlier in this year. It was a weather delay. Imagine that.
It was.
And was only able to kind of watch half of it, but really impressed with again kind of the same thing we were talking about. In the B team, offensive line being really active, defensive line being disruptive, and I'm going to tell you, Garrard Middle's got some players in terms of skill players that's really impressive. Number 7, Keelan Hahn, really impressive a football player that we were able to kind of see and make some really explosive plays. Number 34, Jacob Pendergast, really nice player as well. So just really excited to kind of come back here and kind of watch this game here tonight to kind of see what the Cougars has.
And again, very impressed with the just watching the warm up of the size of Garrard County. I know Spencer Crutchfield has got to be just licking his chops because we're just looking at 7th and 8th grade out there warming up right now, and the numbers are fantastic. And then if you look at Coach Barnes and his team with 5th grade and 6th grade, I mean, their numbers are fantastic as well. And so I love seeing the numbers that are at this level and what it means for the future.
And so we are so blessed. I have Donnie Barnes and people like Chris Cook and their coaching staff to really have a lot of care and concern and pride in the program and give up so much of their time to kind of make this program better. This is from our friend Donley. I tell you what, this game we have 7 players from Garrard Middle School that earned all-region last year. So you're talking about an impressive bunch. Jacob Pendergast, Parker Barnes, Ryan O, Lucas Eldridge, Will Hopkins, Davis Ashcraft, and Tristan Mentor all earned all-region last year for Garrard Middle.
So before we go for any farther, Coach, this is the first game we've ever had somebody playing that's also a co-worker, as Will Hopkins out there.
Let's go. The Wild Will
pregame show, as Will comes up every Friday night when we're around here, and he sits down with us. And I'm telling you, the kid is so bright and so intelligent, and he speaks on the game in which they are going to play the next night.
Yeah, he helps us with our mic levels and checks the equipment and really does a great job.
He also gives us a weekly update on the Cougars and how things are going. Speaking of that, let's give us a few check-ins here. We got Ella Jane Davenport says she's watching from Lawrenceburg, Kentucky. Miss Kathy Cavanaugh from Rogers City, Michigan says her and Grandpa Kay along with Poppy are watching. attention.
Poppy.
It's almost time for national anthem, as Ella Jane says she is watching for her great-grandson, Mason Himes. As always, love seeing that when they have the opportunity to see the folks that they don't get to see every night. Lorianne Majunkin says her 8th grader, Keelan Hahn, Mimi, is watching from Tennessee. We didn't have Tennessee. We were very impressed.
They're in Johnson City, Tennessee.
I don't know. Johnson
That's a pretty
City,
good song.
Tennessee. Well, it's a great song. As I love that, anytime you get to see that kind of stuff. Donley Barnes was talking about there. He said, folks, hey, these 8th graders, don't stop here. Keep it going. Parents, thank you for all that you do for the team.
He's saying it in all caps. Is he yelling it?
He's yelling. He's screaming. It's a coach.
He gets pretty excited.
That's how coach goes. When they say it in all caps, that means they're screaming. Tate Piercy says, let's go, GC. Come on, boys. As Coach Barnes says, it's coming along.
Let's
and
go.
like we were talking about it, these numbers. And here's the thing that I am so impressed with, and not as just the numbers. The numbers are fantastic. But it's just the structure of the program all the way up from 5th grade all the way up to seniors in high school, and the continuity that's in place. And, again, that's how you build a program. That's also how you sustain a program.
Yeah, and, hey, Chris Penix is watching from right beside us.
Hey, listen, Chris Penix, we got to give him a big shout out here.
Shout out. All the good work Chris is doing.
Chris is doing a fantastic job with all our Little League folks in here.
Hey, and, in all seriousness, that's where it starts, right?
100%.
You have fine folks like Chris Penix kind of working and dedicating and committing himself to kind of ironing out the Little League, making sure kids have a great experience at the Little League, kind of feeding the Little League into middle school feeding into the high school. That's how a program gets established and built.
We had the opportunity to have Mayor Gaffney on with us in the soccer game the other night. And we were talking about, the emphasis that they have put on Little League programs here in Garrett County and just making sure that it is going in the right direction.
I don't know if we've ever had someone check in that was sitting right beside us.
Well, that's a first.
That's a first. Chris Penix is a first.
Well, I've had some bad looks from people that's checking in right beside us, but that was that's about it. We'll keep it right here. It's about time for the national anthem, as Sammy Marcy is sitting down here he is just giving his wisdom to those, anybody that will listen, because everybody knows Sammy. He is always very willing to dedicate his time.
He's always got an opinion, right?
Yeah.
So, hey, listen, our Farmers Bank X's and O's coaches interview. Talked to Coach Cook about this game. Coach is really excited, number one, to kind of have us here, number one, to kind of showcase the good and hard work that the coaching staff and the players have kind of putting into. Coach has been really, really pleased, as we've said, about how hard the players are working. Kind of really feels like they're really starting to buy in and kind of buy into the system and the program and kind of doing those little things right. So kind of goes right along with our Hunt Insurance keys of this game. I think it's always important to play a clean football game.
100%.
And when we say a clean football game, what we mean by that is limit the turnovers, not have any kind of unforced penalties at times. And what we mean by that is pre-snap penalties. Don't want to jump off sides, offense or defensive, on the line of scrimmage there. So get out here, kind of control the turnovers, limit any sort of penalties, take advantage of any opportunities you have, and let's see if this A team can replicate what the B team did tonight and come out with a big victory here for the Cougars.
Tell you what I always enjoy about Coach Barnes, Coach Cook, Coach Crutchfield, all these guys, they're so positive and so energetic. Regardless of the situation, they are always positive and ready to help a kid and do whatever it takes to help the program. And to me, man, that just speaks volumes.
And I tell you what, Scott, I'm just so impressed with, I walked down a while ago. I can't, all these Garrett Middle School teachers have come out and kind of watched the kids play here tonight, walk through the crowd. The high school coaching staff, football coaching staff is here. When we came to the game earlier in the year, we sit there and we kind of watched the high school coaching staff was on the sideline kind of supporting that. So, again, that's kind of what makes it special when it all comes together.
And you're exactly right. And, again, it's a community, man. It's a community. It's one of those opportunities to come out here and support the kids and support what's going on in all of our programs, as we are about 3 minutes away from kickoff, as we're about ready to pay tribute to our great nation with Layla Hadessa Scott from Coach Run as an 8th grader here at Garrett County Middle School, as we will stand and listen to the rendition of our national anthem.
Who
Well done, well done. That was our national anthem by Layla Hadessa Scott. And with that, we'll take a break, and we'll come back with tonight's football action here at Dye House Stadium as the Garrett County Cougars take on the Estill County Engineers. This is Golden Lion Sports Network here at the BP Studios at Dye House Stadium. We'll be right back.
Bob Allen is Danville's Dealmaker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Golden Lions football.
Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank understands family, tradition, community mean just a little bit more around here. You can see it and hear it, and that's why we take so much pride in what we do. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Every fan knows the home team's responsibility is to protect the house. Protect the house. And while you're at it,
car and business, family and life. See what our home team can do for you. Hunt Insurance Agency.
2 locations, Lancaster and Lexington.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit docubit.com for more information.
And welcome back, folks, as it is football time as the cheerleaders are about to bring out the 8th grade football team.
Scott.
Man, what a great job by Layla. As Laura Scott says, that's my girl as she's checking in there, as it's fantastic to have our youth and you know, our future being able to do these kind of things. And she did a great job as the 8th graders with head coach Cook is out to center field, as they're at midfield where they will be figuring out which way the football is going to go. And coach, the cheerleaders again about to bring out the football team.
Here they come. I tell you what, beautiful night for football. I mean, this is what makes football so special. I mean, a perfect fall night. The weather's great. Man, what a great crowd, home crowd that
it is a great crowd.
Has.
Yeah.
It really is. Just really excited for football. You know, this community loves football. Man, we're excited to be here tonight. You know, excited to be back tomorrow night.
That's right.
You know, folks, if you're watching us tonight, make sure that you like the page. Make sure you follow Main Street Media. Sign up for notifications, and always kind of check in to kind of let us know kind of where you're viewing from, and we love interacting with the viewers.
We love to have you guys here, but there's nothing like being here in person. We really means a lot to come out and support these kids and all the student athletes. So we really would love for you to come out, join us in the stands.
Oh yeah.
Stephen and Ann Rosanna said, Scott said, way to go, Layla. Said, we love you. You do a great job.
Let's go.
Karen Barnes says, let's go Cougars, as she is ready for another big Garrett County Cougars victory. As it looks like, Coach, I missed it. Who's going to get what? But they'll tell us.
Yeah, Estill County's going to get the football
here
first.
In just a minute.
Garrett County's defense will be up first.
As Garrett County again and won the B team action earlier tonight before the 8th grade.
And I tell you, folks, if you're just tuning in, an impressive win by the B team for Garrett Middle. The Sutton Pharmacy scoring recaps basically went Logan Forster, touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. You know, big win for Garrett Middle.
Great job by that B team. As also a shout out to Nathan and Rachel Bruley, which traveled over from Danville tonight as they're the youth pastors for Indian Hills, and where Layla Scott and some others go. And folks, I always love when they're, again, showing these kids that you love them and you support them any way that you possibly can.
And you know, hey, I know time is the most precious asset we all have, but it's also the most important investment you can really have to kind of show someone you really care about them. Is are you spending your time with them?
That's exactly right. And you know, again, watching these boys play, but watching these staffs, you know, the staffs are, you know, they are so invested in these kids and in these teams.
You said this many times, both of us former athletic directors, and I'll be honest, you know, I always wanted our coaches to treat our kids right. I wanted to make sure that all the coaches were exhibiting, you know, morality, you know, practicing ethics, and you know, all, you know, make sure we're doing things things legally. However, man, these coaches are given as much time to other people's kids than sometimes they are themselves.
That's exactly right.
So, with all that being said, a lot of times I had kind of a short leash when I was listening to a lot of complaints about coaches because I would tell the parents, you have no idea.
That's right.
They're not getting paid any money hardly. And they just love the game and they love your child.
Kicking off for Garrett County will be Parker Barnes, number 80. As
Strong
he's left-footed, as he's going to kick one, and Napier is going to gobble it up. Napier was the fullback for the B team that was that had a lion's share of the handoffs, as Estill County will take over 1st and 10 from their own 49-yard line.
I tell you, Parker Barnes, really good-looking kid.
Good-looking kid. Absolutely. He's got a brother that looks very similar. That's just a shade younger. I mean, they are both great-looking kids, really good athletes. Lots of good stuff in their futures. Barnes is going to start on the defensive line there, as well as Dylan Hampton. We'll get the rest of them there as we go. Kyle Parker also on that defensive line, as handoff is going to be quarterback Reed Moreland, as Moreland is going to turn and give it to his big, powerful running back, number 35, right up the middle.
He's a big kid.
He is a big kid, and number 35 is Peyton Walker, as I feel like you'll see a lot of him tonight, as that was about a 5-yard gain. It'll be 2nd down and 5.
So I tell you, Estill County lines up in what they call a power eye offense, which basically means, you have 3 running backs, and I'll be honest, it's power football. I mean, it's big boy football. We're going to come right at you. Are you tough and strong enough to kind of stop us?
Moreland under center, as he's going to turn this time and give to number 2, Bingham, as Bingham is going to be short of the first down marker, bring up 3rd and about 2. As Zach Doan checks in, said, let's go, Cougars.
Let's go.
Also, our main man, Tim Davis, is so proud of these kids in the coaching tree here. Proud to see the kids he coached carrying the torch so well. And, man, you could not be more correct.
Talking about someone invested in the program.
Invested in the program, invested in the community.
I love Tim Davis.
And, you look down through there, and just the ones that you see there with, Danny Coffey, Jordan Davis, our former folks that played at Garrett County through the years. You got Donnelly Barnes, you got Elliman, a bunch of those guys. We're just so thankful to have them as part of all these programs, as well as the other guys that are on staff and do so much. That's a first down.
Yeah, I tell you, I mean, Estill County's just having a lot of success, kind of just turning the ball and handing it to that big number, fullback number 35 for Estill County. Peyton Walker. And I tell you what Garrett Mills is going to have to do is, when you've got a power football team running right at you, you got to lower those pads. You got to get lower than the offensive player, kind of get back in the backfield and get disruptive. Just kind of seeing Estill County run 2 or 3 plays, I think if you can get Estill County behind the chains, I think you'd have a lot of success on defense.
Tristan Minner was the other defensive lineman that I couldn't see just a second ago, as it'll be 1st and 10. For the Engineers. Moreland's going to hand off this time to Bingham. There's a lot of penetration that time. As ball's going to be on the ground. And coming out of there,
that's Garrett
Minner
football.
Says that's Garrett County football. No signal yet. As waiting to see what the signal will be. And it'll be 1st down, Garrett County. As that's a huge defensive stop there by the Cougars.
I think, was it number 66, Scott?
I couldn't tell. Dylan Hampton came out of there with
Dylan Hampton, I think, come out of there with the football.
The turnover.
I think Kyle Parker and I believe Jared Dotson might have delivered some big hit right there to kind of pop that ball loose.
Under center for Garrett County will be Ryan Noe, 7th grader Ryan Noe, as he will be taking the snaps by Fast Willie Will Hopkins, as he is the Garrett County center. As Noe is going to turn this time and flip to Eldridge, which is going to flip it back to Noe, which is going to be a flea flicker all the way back out to Hahn, which was wide open, but just shade overthrown. As it was a good ball. It was
little
just
razzle-dazzle to start this play.
Razzle-dazzle as it was wide open, as that was a well-designed play. Unfortunately, weren't able to connect, but man, that was a fantastic job.
Man, what a ball! I mean, man, what a nice thrown football right there.
Kathy Cavanaugh from Michigan says, beautiful voice of our granddaughter. Says, so proud of you. Listen to this, Coach. Says, and so happy we can watch and support our grandkids from so far away. You're exactly right, Kathy. We're so thankful that our great sponsors enable us to bring this. Is this going to be a pitch to Eldridge off the left side as he's going to be tackled by big number 74, Keelan Newton, as he'll gain maybe one or bring up 3rd down and 9.
I think Garrett County going to a hurry-up offense here.
Playing with tempo. That's what us football guys call tempo. We like to play with tempo. We got a guy lined up off sides there. I don't know if they said it's going to be a flip. This time it's going to be to big Jacob Pendergraft.
Oh, man. Look
Jacob,
at that
look
run.
At him go, baby. There's a flag on the play. Doggone it. I didn't see what it was, but it can't be good. That's going to be a touchdown for Garrett County, but there's going to be a flag on the play at about the 30-yard line of Estill County.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a hold. I think is going to bring this play back.
You think we could change his mind? If we go down there really quick, and talk to him.
Give him a concession stand voucher.
Yeah,
block in the back.
It's going to be a block in the back by Garrett County. So they will take that back and repeat 3rd down. Tara No says, let's go, Ryan No. As Tara is one of our fantastic educators here at Garrett County. She's a speech pathologist down at Paint Lick.
It's going to be 1st down. It's a spot foul, 10 yards from the spot.
Correct.
I'm sorry, Scott.
Well, I thought you were saying, hold on now. I said Tara was a fantastic educator.
Tara is a fantastic educator.
That's what it just made me worry, Tara. I was talking about how great of an educator you were, and Coach Gresham said, hold on now. I was like, okay.
I wanted to call her exceptionally great.
So, Tara, that shows you he never listens to me. I don't get they don't get listen to me at home. They don't listen to me anywhere, so it's okay. But that was a great run that time by Jacob Pendergraft.
Oh, man, what a
Jacob's a load. He's
player.
a big boy, but my goodness, he'd had some afterburners.
My goodness.
As Forster's in the backfield this time for the 8th grade Cougars, as the play is going to be dead. It's going to be a false start against Garrett County.
Yeah, I think Garrett County's got to get set. We talked about that. That's one of the Hunt Insurance keys of this game was kind of play a clean game. Garrett County doing a great job of taking advantage of the fumble on that first possession by Estill County, but now seeing back-to-back penalties on Garrett Middle. So really really nice job. Need to do a little bit better job kind of cleaning the game up here, Scott.
Folks, if you haven't already, check in with us. Let us know where you're listening tonight and tell the Cougars how excited you are to get to watch them. Also, thank our great sponsors when you have the opportunity for enabling us to do this and to be able to bring you this broadcast. 1st and 15, Ryan No, underneath center. As this time he's going to drop back to throw, looking off the right side. He's going to throw one out high as he has in his sights was Jared Dotson, and it was just about a yard too far. As great route run by Dotson, a really good ball thrown. That's a very catchable ball as far as how he throws it. It's just a little too far out of reach.
Really impressed just this first offensive series watching Ryan No throw this football, Scott. Really nice arm, throws a tight spiral.
Yeah, he does.
And I'll be honest, it's just one of those things, the Garrett County receivers, running backs need to keep running.
Yeah.
Don't wait for the ball to get to you. You keep running. You trust Ryan to kind of drop that football in. The mayor of Garrett County is listening and checking us out here tonight.
Oh, really?
Pat Alcorn.
Big Pat,
Let's
man.
go,
Love Pat Alcorn, buddy. Tell you what, doesn't get any better than the Alcorn family. As Ryan No, underneath center, as he's going to flip one to Pendergraft off the left side, as he's going to turn and look at this guy. Golly, there he goes.
Go, get you 134.
Holy moly. As that is a touchdown, Garrett County. Jacob Pendergraft. Holy moly.
Cow.
I'm telling you, dude.
I don't know if I'd get in his way.
He runs with a purpose.
Oh, yeah.
And, man, you talk about some afterburners.
My word.
Holy cow.
He ran towards the end zone like you took off after that baked potato.
That's right. Listen, he doesn't that aggressive as I was at that baked potato earlier.
Hey,
but, man.
What a block by number 3, Garrett County. Jared Dotson out there doing a stock block, really doing a good job of kind of settling his man off and letting Jacob take advantage of that and taking it to the house.
Garrett County here for going to 2-point conversion. Again, watch our 5th and 6th grade team if you get the chance. They do an outstanding job. But they also got Nathan Sullivan is the place kicker coach, as Noah's going to roll out to the right side. He's going to throw one. It's going to be incomplete. Oh, he had to think about it for a second. It was really, really, really close. And so with that, Urban Group scoreboard reads Garrett County Middle School Cougar 6, Estill County 0. We'll be right back. This is Garrett County Cougar football here on Golden Lion Sports Network and BP Studios.
Bob Allen is Danville's Dealmaker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Golden Lions football.
Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank understands family, tradition, community mean just a little bit more around here. You can see it and hear it, and that's why we take so much pride in what we do. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Every fan knows the home team's responsibility is to protect the house. Protect the house. And while you're at it,
car and business, family and life. See what our home team can do for you. Hunt Insurance Agency.
2 locations, Lancaster and Lexington.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit docubit.com for more information.
And welcome back, folks, as Barnes set to kick off after Jacob Pendergrove takes it 53 yards for a pay dirt, as that kickoff will be fielded by Estill County's Peyton Walker, as Estill County will take over 1st and 10 from their own 40-yard line, trailing 6-0 on the Garrard County, on the Urban Group scoreboard. As Terrano chimed back in and said Ryan is always practicing. He's always throwing in the yard. And if you know anything about the nose, he's got an older brother, a younger brother. He's got 3 cousins from one brother. He's got another cousin from another. I mean, there's no boys everywhere. And they are
Wonder
everywhere.
what their grocery bill is.
Well, I'll tell you, it's got to be a lot. Cause I know that family pretty well, and they like to eat like I do, but you can't ever tell by looking at them because they're all really skinny. And it's going to be 1st and 10. Estill County has flipped this time to Bingham off the right side, cutting it back in. Nice cut that time. Missed tackle that time by the Cougars, as he's going to stiff arm one till Keelan Hahn drives him out of bounds after a first down, as that'll bring up 1st and 10. Nice job running that time by Bingham, as Bingham takes it to the right side and decides to cut back across for the first down. Tyler Seabold says just JP exclamation marks. No joke, man. JP absolutely
young man.
Turned on the afterburners. Tara Nose says, and thanks for the love, Caleb, with which is the emoji.
I'm here for you, Tara.
I mean, I was trying.
Yep.
I was trying, and he told me to hold on now.
Well,
so.
There's a football game going on out there. We do forget that at times.
That's right. That's exactly right. I love Tara. I helped her get through college. It was a really long story.
I've heard she might not have graduated without you.
Probably wouldn't have. It was really touch and go there for a long time. 1st and 10 for the Engineers, and lots of movement.
That's going to be offsides on Estill County.
I was going to say, how do you kind of decide there as everybody moves?
Yeah, it's offsides on the right guard and right tackle for Estill County.
As that's going to be a false start, Estill County. We go back and make it 1st down and 15 as they are at the Garrard County 49-yard line. Again, folks, tomorrow night is homecoming here at Dye House Stadium. If you haven't made plans to, make plans to come on out, as, listen, the court will be before the game.
6:45, I believe.
Before the game. It's not going to be at halftime. So if you want to see the homecoming court, make sure you get here before the game. And so we'll have that, all the action, as we'll take the air about what time tomorrow night, Jeff? Do you want to?
Yes.
Maybe a little bit earlier.
Well, you guys tell me.
We'll be here in time for the action.
We got a lot to say.
Lot to say. That's for certain. Always. Maybe some about football. As this time it's going to be a busted play.
It's a fumble!
Garrard County.
Big hit by Kyle Parker.
On that one. Kyle Parker, the big hit, but Sam Rauch comes in there as he collects the football that's on the ground. Also, Eldridge was right there in the vicinity. As really nice job. Kason Abney also involved in that play, as Garrard County Cougars will have a 1st and 10, leading 6-0.
With 4 minutes and 27 seconds left here in the first quarter. Urban Group scoreboard.
Fast Will Hopkins out of the huddle, as he will bring the Cougars to the line of scrimmage. Twins on both sides for no. J.P. Pendergriff in the back. As this time, Noah looks to throw out there. He's going to throw a very soft ball, but just in front of Barnes. They've missed him probably 2 or 3 yards as they're running really good routes, and he's throwing a really good ball. They just had to connect.
Yeah, and I tell you, as a former offensive lineman, I always like making sure our offensive linemen get some shout-outs. So Will Hopkins, Sam Rout, Kyle Parker, Dylan Hampton, Tristan Minner are doing a really nice job for Garrard Middle, kind of pass protecting, run blocking, kind of giving those skilled players a lot of opportunities.
And again, we really bragged on how efficient the offense and the offensive line was for the B team game. But also, I mean, you can also tell it in this 8th grade game. I mean, the lines of both of these teams have been very efficient and doing a really nice job. 2nd down and 10. As this time it's going to be a handoff to JP as he's going to take it away.
He's 2
gone,
for
folks.
2.
He's gone.
He's batting 1,000, folks.
Holy moly. As that's a 48-yarder by my dude, Jacob Pendergriff. Woo! My goodness. He's averaging right now about 51 yards a carry for 2 attempts. And man, oh man, and if you're not mistaken, we had one that was called back.
Oh,
remember,
yeah.
because of the block in the back.
I tell you, Pendergriff is just a really nice talented football player. Great job by that offensive line.
Oh,
though.
yeah,
I don't know if we
absolutely.
could have took it to the house. We'd have gained maybe 5 to 10 yards there.
I could have
That
got
hole was so
5
big.
yards with that hole. It was so big.
I think we could have carried him in his lazy boy into there.
Listen, that was monster. Here's the thing
With
about
or without your pineapple?
Well, no, I take my pineapple with
Yeah,
me.
he takes his pineapple everywhere he goes.
Everywhere I go. Urban Group scoreboard reads Garrett County 12, Estill County 0. 2-point attempt here as Noah's underneath center. As he's going to turn this time and fake it to Hahn as he's going to throw it out to Garrett County Cougar Lucas Eldridge. And it is good. Your Urban Group scoreboard reads Garrett County Cougars 14, Estill County Engineers 0. We'll be right back. This is Garrett County Cougar football here on the Golden Lion Sports Network, the BP studios at Dye House Stadium.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community. Whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture, we're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrett County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
And welcome back, folks, as Lucas Eldridge recovers the kick by Parker Barnes as Barnes pins one right on the sideline, and it spun just like a 9-iron, hitting the green from 150 yards.
Oh,
as
man.
Eldridge goes head first
take
into
notes?
it. I took notes,
Yeah.
man. So impressed, and that's going to be a timeout by somebody,
Yeah,
Estill County.
I think Estill County calls a timeout. You know, our man Chris Penix reminded us up here during that timeout. You know, Garrard Middle has 2 touchdowns in 28 seconds.
Yeah.
I mean, so, man, you talking about flat. Now you talking about some shock plays.
Right.
We always talking about the importance of shock plays on offense and defense. You know, the Cougars doing a great job. This game starts pouncing on Estill County, getting up to a 14-0 lead. Now you can't just rest on those laurels.
No doubt.
You know, you got to continue with the intensity and can you continue to put a lot of game pressure on Estill County.
You know, and it's one of those things, Coach, you know, obviously they've had 2 big plays, but they also had a couple plays that could have even hit the flea flicker there at the very beginning was open. I also had Pendergriff had another touchdown that was called back. So those type of things, I mean, you continue to hit for those big plays. It really does a lot for your momentum.
Yeah, no doubt. You know, the Sutton Pharmacy scoring recap is give the ball to Pendergriff and watch him run in for a touchdown.
That's right.
I mean, that's about as simple as it gets.
Let him run behind that line of scrimmage. And again, he's a big boy. I mean, he's a load and
Yes, he
can
is.
flat out move.
I'm not sure I won't get in the way and try to tackle him.
No. I saw, like I said, he was one of our former Camp Dick Robinson.
I bet you were nice to him.
I was nice to him. Listen, I've had a couple of them. I had Mason Sula was one of my former students, and Pendergriff, and two of the nicest young men. As Pendergriff is such a good kid.
Well, he's back in the backfield.
Can
he go 3 for 3?
Might as well, as we're going to find out. As they're going to give this one to Hahn, as he's going to take off the left side. As he
what
makes
a move.
one move. Watch this. As he's going to get a good block.
Oh, what
Barnes,
a stiff arm.
As
Get in there.
Yeah, from 22 yards.
Wow.
Is Keelan Hahn.
I mean, we've got some Sports Center top 10s here.
Man. No kidding.
Man,
no kidding.
What a move by Hahn there. You know, one of the things I love when running backs, you can really tell a talented running back when they get some open space, they don't just always go as wide as they can. You know, we always talk about going up the field and then dip out.
Right.
And Hahn did a really nice job of going straight up the field, using his speed, and then dipping out, using some of that athletic ability, threw a stiff arm up there and put it in the end zone for Garrett Middle.
20-0 is your Urban Group scoreboard. Garrett County going for 2 as Noah's going to roll out to the right side this time as he's going to throw, and it's going to be good.
Man, what an arm.
Boy, he's got such a quick release. I can't follow him to the ball.
As Lucas Eldridge, as that takes your Urban Group scoreboard. Garrett County 22, Estill County 0. 3 minutes and 53 seconds to go here in the first quarter. We'll take a quick break. This is Garrett County Golden Lion football, watching Garrett County Cougars on the Golden Lion Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Since 1967, Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers have helped folks with their farms, commercial property, auction needs, and of course, dream homes.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
Buy local, eat well at Mark's Berry Farm. From our restaurant, butcher shop, to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for healthy food and environmental stewardship shows in everything we do. Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
Get to know your Garrett County Health Department. We are so much more than just clinical services. From health education, referrals, environmental health testing, emergency preparedness, and our HANDS program helps parents nurture healthy children, ensuring a healthy community. Learn more at garretthealth.org.
We are
your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work, and play here.
We offer modern banking
With personal service
you've come to know.
we are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
And welcome back, folks. 22-0 is your score here on your Urban Group scoreboard. 3 minutes and 47 seconds to go here in the first quarter as Garrett County has been in shock and awe tonight, Coach.
You know, one of the things we like in football is touchdown plays.
I love touchdown plays.
Coach Cook is dialing up the touchdown plays tonight.
Yes, he is. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. As Estill County underneath center is going to be quarterback hangs it to Bingham as the ball was temporarily dropped, I thought. I can't see exactly, as that was Moreland handing off to Bingham.
Yeah, great job by Tristan Mentor and Kyle Parker getting in the backfield and being disruptive for the Gold Lions. I mean, for the Cougars.
2nd and 13 for Estill County Engineers as they are trying to get some offense started on our Garrett County Cougars. But, folks, our Cougars are really, really efficient offensively, and, man, they're doing really well defensively.
I mean, and special teams.
And special teams.
Man, you're talking about all three areas of the game. The Cougars are just excelling in here tonight.
Shotgun formation, as this time they're going to flip it to big number 35, Peyton Walker, out of the Wildcat, as he will rumble to the right side for the gain of about 7.
You know, good job by Jacob Pendergris there, and then Sam Rout kind of getting over there and kind of cleaning up. That's a big running back, Scott.
That's a big
for
running
Estill
back.
County, kind of putting him in the Wildcat formation, just letting him run the football.
3rd down and 7. As Estill County is going to be back in the Wildcat
kind of looks
formation.
like the same play to the right. They're unbalanced. A lot of guys over there on the right-hand side.
As he's going to take this snap this time is Walker, and Walker is going to be dropped before any game.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you, that Cougar defense isn't intimidated by a big running back.
No, they're not. Absolutely not, as they don't mess around. as that time there was a plethora of Cougars that were right on there.
Our man Mark Wright says, great stiff arm.
Man, you're not kidding.
Mark, that was a phenomenal stiff arm. Reminded me when we were eating at Los Agaves, I reached over to try to get a bite of Scott's baked potato, and he stiff armed me.
Hey, without a doubt, get your fork away from my potato.
Ran right through it.
No, I mean, listen, we're not playing. Fourth down and
Big time
5
fourth down play.
or 6 here. It's going to be a flip this time.
Oh, it's a
It's
pass.
going to be a pass. It's going to be long, and I thought it was picked off.
Hey, I tell you right now, number 21, Mary Brown, sure didn't get fooled by there. Did a great job of kind of staying back, being disciplined, having eye discipline. So you don't get caught up in the backfield with the trickery that's going on. So nice job by Brown staying back there, being disruptive. Incomplete pass, and now Garrard middle football. See if we can go 4 for 4, Scott.
Garrett County leading
you call another touchdown play here?
22-0. Touchdown play. Listen, I'm about tired of calling them. I've called them all night as 1 minute 47 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Garrett County leads 22-0 with the football as Ryan No underneath center. As this is going to be a throw out to Keelan Hahn out to the right side. He keeps his balance, and he's got 1 man to beat, maybe 2 men to beat, and he cuts it up inside.
To the house.
Gone. Touchdown, Keelan.
Wow.
Hahn on his second of the night.
Wow.
Well, he kept his balance, too, after catching that football.
Hahn is a really impressive player.
44-yard pitch and catch. No to Hahn. As I'll tell you, man, they've got a lot of weapons.
Oh, my goodness.
Lots and lots of weapons as Pendergraft, Hahn, No, Forrester. I mean, there's a lot of potential right
Future's
there.
bright, Scott.
Future is very, very bright as Garrett County lines up to go for 2.
Did you give Coach Cook your touchdown play list?
I did. I think he stopped. I only gave him some.
Oh, some
I didn't give him like
you gonna give some to Coach Crutchfield?
I will. I'm going to save some of the super special ones for Coach Crutchfield, but I'm giving him some of just our average ones. As this is going to be Pendergraft up the middle, so he's going to be hit and drags him right to the line, and he's good. And with that, your Urban Group scoreboard reads Garrett County 32. Estill County 0. 1 minute, 7 seconds to go here in the first quarter. 30. He already put it up there. 30-0. Let's keep it right here, Coach. Talk about efficient. Man, that's been a key word tonight as this Garrett County Cougars offense is absolutely looks outstanding.
Yeah, no doubt about that. And, in lieu of not having any extra points tonight, we're going to call that the Danville Office Equipment 2-point conversion.
Yeah.
So appreciate our fine folks at Danville Office Equipment for sponsoring that 2-point conversion. And I agree. Again, Sutton Pharmacy, scoring recap there. The Cougars are 4 for 4.
Yeah.
If you're Estill County, you might be thinking it might be time to call document and call a timeout.
No doubt.
To kind of see what in the world can they do to kind of stop some of this momentum that the Gary Cougars has.
I'd be calling Chris Bailey to see if there's any lightning in the area.
Whoa.
Well, I shouldn't say that. My bad. I take
We've
that
already
back.
done that.
We've been there, done that.
I take that back as Barnes is going to squib one just in front. That will be taken there by Estill County 88, Caden Francis, as Estill County will take over, trailing 30-0. Now, does it wait till the second half, or it does
it's not supposed to?
So we're running clock the remainder of the way.
It's supposed to be running right now, but the white hat is the one who kind of controls that.
As Garrett County has really thrown the whole kitchen sink at them tonight, Coach, as they've scored on pass plays, running plays, running inside, running outside.
So the white hat just told the press box up here in middle school waits till the second half.
Oh, gotcha. So this is going to be shotgun formation around the Wildcat, as that is going to be Bingham. Bingham has some opening as he's going to take it to the right side as he will make another person miss. Finally, Hahn will run him out of bounds as he gets, we'll say it's a first down man, probably a 10 extra, so probably a gain of 20. As that will bring up 1st and 10 from the Garrett County 33-yard line.
I tell you, our man Dwayne Stipe is checking in tonight saying our boys look great. He also said that Hahn has more moves than Scott Boland tonight.
He does.
I've seen that, Dwayne. Trust me, I have seen that happen.
as that is pretty impressive. Watching these young men run the football. As back in Wildcat formation is going to be Bingham, as he's going to take it this time off the right side and cuts it back again off the left, but it will not be going anywhere as Jared Dotson.
Dotson's been really active tonight, Scott. I mean, just really, really active on defense, coming up, making some big hits. Really nice job with that open field tackle. Seen him active as a wide receiver, doing some really nice stock blocking. Impressive young man there for the Cougars.
2nd and 8 for the Estill County Engineers, trailing on your Urban Group scoreboard 30-0, 35 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
Lori McJunkins has checked in saying, heck yeah, she loves these touchdown plays.
Oh, yeah, she's been yelling for Keelan, which is great.
Yeah, Stacy Collins saying, let's go, Keelan.
Keelan Hine.
Yeah. Mark Wright, wow, Keelan, you can't teach that raw talent.
100% on that. 100% on that. Shotgun formation here as the clock is down to 10 seconds. In shotgun Wildcat formation is Moreland. Moreland the high snap as he has to retreat a couple steps as he's going to be flushed out of the pocket. Here comes Barnes.
Oh my goodness. Is it going to be a scoop and score?
Yes, it is.
Oh, they blew it dead.
Oh, my goodness.
No.
Holy moly. Parker Barnes was shot out of a cannon.
Yeah, they blew it dead.
Well, Tristan Minner takes it to the house.
Oh, man, those linemen don't get many opportunities
no,
for that.
It doesn't get to come back, but my goodness, where in the world did Parker Barnes come from?
Oh, my goodness, what a hit.
As he looked like he was shot out of a cannon. With that, it's the end of the first quarter. Garrett County leads Estill County 30-0. We'll be right back. This is Cougar football here on Golden Lion Sports Network on your hometown radio.
BP's Countryside Stadium.
We'll be right back.
Since 1967, Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers have helped folks with their farms, commercial property, auction needs, and of course, dream homes.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
Buy local, eat well at Mark's Berry Farm. From our restaurant, butcher shop, to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for healthy food and environmental stewardship shows in everything we do. Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
Get to know your Garrard County Health Department. We are so much more than just clinical services. From health education, referrals, environmental health testing, emergency preparedness, and our HANDS program helps parents nurture healthy children, ensuring a healthy community. Learn more at garretthealth.org.
We are
your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work, and play here.
We offer modern banking
With personal service
you've come to know.
we are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
And welcome back, folks. As start the second quarter, it's going to be 3rd down and 16 for the Engineers after that great defensive play by Barnes, as this is going to be a pass that's going to be completed to number 5, Stevens, as that's going to get the Engineers back to about the original line of scrimmage, maybe a yard short, brings up 4th and 11.
And I tell you, number 5 for Garrett Middle did a great job. Casey Abney coming up and making a real nice open field tackle there for the Cougars.
4th down and 10.
Our man Tyler Seabold has checked in saying Spencer and Kevin have to be super excited. Man, they are smiling on the sideline from ear to ear watching this game
You're
here
not
tonight.
kidding, buddy.
Our man Ben Carter saying, let's go Cougars.
Go Cougars.
Is he fishing tonight, you think?
He probably is.
Yeah.
He's probably down there, he and his dad, Mac. If they're going to be bass fishing listening to the Cougars. Not sure they get a good enough reception down there. They might. They might. As they're going to split out one of their fullbacks this time as he goes back to be. It's going to be picked off by Forster. Imagine that, as Forster is just all over the place. He could take this all the way, folks, knowing Forster, as he is shifty.
Wow, what a play.
Great pick that time by number 4, Logan Forrester.
We've said that last name a couple times
Oh, my
tonight.
goodness. Have we ever? I'm shocked he didn't take it to the house. What a great job that time by Logan as he picks it off, returns it about 20 yards where Garrett County will have it leading 30-0 as they have it 1st and 10 from their own 40, let's say 39-yard line.
Yeah, and we've said this a couple times throughout this broadcast, but Coach Cook and the staff has been really pleased with the progress of this team, and you can see this team has gotten better and better each time that they've taken the field, kind of culminate into a really impressive showing here tonight against Estill County.
Barnes and Hahn split out to the near side. No is going to have Pendergriff by himself in the backfield. Dotson to the boundary, and I can't tell exactly who the other one is, as under center goes No, as he's going to hand off this time to Eldridge, sweeping across the left side as he's got room, folks, as he could.
He's gone, folks.
And look, he's turning on the afterburners as he is going to go all the way.
Parker Barnes with a really nice block for the Cougars.
From 61 yards is Lucas Eldridge as he takes it to pay dirt. As that takes your Irving Group scoreboard to read 36, Garrard County 0, Estill County 6:41 to go here in the second quarter.
I tell you what, just really impressive outing here tonight, Scott. Just real impressed with the effort on offense, defense for this Cougar football team.
Garrard County is attempting to go for two, as they haven't shown that they have any kickers on this age group, but it doesn't mean they don't have it in the program.
Kind of show they like letting No throw the football here on two-point conversions. Let's see what happens here on this Danville Office Equipment two-point conversion.
No looking over the Estill County defense as he's going to roll to the left side this time, as he's going to throw a great ball, man, to Eldridge.
And that's not an easy throw.
No, I mean, he threw it on the number. And, folks, it's 38-0. 6:41 to go here in the second quarter. This is Cougar football on Golden Lion Sports Network and BP Studios. We'll be right back.
Bob Allen is Danville's Dealmaker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Golden Lions football.
Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank understands family, tradition, community mean just a little bit more around here. You can see it and hear it. And that's why we take so much pride in what we do. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank. Your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Every fan knows the home team's responsibility is to protect the house. Protect the house. And while you're at it,
car and business, family and life. See what our home team can do for you. Hunt Insurance Agency.
2 locations, Lancaster and Lexington.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit docubit.com for more information.
And welcome back, folks, as Barnes' kickoff is going to be fielded at the 48-yard line.
We've got a running clock now, Scott.
Have a running clock here, as Garrard County has been super impressive tonight, offensively and defensively.
I tell you what, I mean, I don't know if you could have been more impressive. You know, the three areas of the football game, offense. I think Garrard is 5 for 5.
They are.
The last maybe 5 or 6 plays, they've scored touchdowns defensively, capitalizing on turnovers, causing turnovers, and then we've seen on the kicking game as well.
Wildcat formation is Estill County, as this is going to be, this is not Moreland, as that is number 9. Is that number 9? I can't, or maybe 8, Helton. I can't see exactly.
Yeah, good job out there by Parker Barnes in for Sam Rout, really being active there on defense and making the tackle. And so folks, with a run of clock, basically what that means is the clock doesn't stop unless a coach calls a timeout, there's a score made, or there's an injury on the field. Besides that, this clock is just going to keep running.
East Tennessee is proud of Keelan Hahn.
Hey, East
Mark
Tennessee.
Wright is checking in.
That's Johnson. That's close to Johnson
close
City.
To Johnson City,
Bristol,
Tennessee.
Maybe.
As a high snap is going to be corralled in by number 35, Walker. As Walker is going to drag some Cougars to a first down, as he will be just past the first down marker.
Yeah, I mean, that's a really strong young man right there for Estill County. Garrard County doing a nice job of being active there and kind of gang tackling him just to get him on the ground.
1st and 10, Estill County. As the clock continues to run, Garrard County continues to lead. 38-0 is your score on your Irving Group scoreboard.
got the Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank halftime report with Principal Audrey Nichols coming up here at halftime.
Barnes in the backfield, and a quick takedown with a little assist from Kyle Parker.
My goodness.
I'll tell you what now.
Wow.
Barnes isn't. When he takes off, he's an animal. I mean, he's an animal as he just absolutely explodes from that defensive end position. That's 2 times tonight, but we've seen him just take off and absolutely hammer somebody. Is this going to be second down and about 13 for Estill County?
Yeah, and I tell you, I mean, I was blessed to coach his dad.
Yeah.
And his dad could flat out play the game. Really physical football player.
Second down and 12 as Moreland brings the
4 minutes to go here in the Overland Group scoreboard within the second quarter.
Moreland brings the play in for the Engineers as they trail on your Urban Group scoreboard 38-0. Garrett County has been super impressive. It's going to be a flip this time. It's going to be a throw. It's going to be a great defensive play by Forrester.
And Logan Forrester with an unbelievable athletic play there as a defensive back. At the Garrett County Health Department, family comes first. More than half of all U.S. infants benefit from WIC, Nutrition, Assistance, and Education. WIC, which stands for Woman, Infants and Children, is a supplemental food program that provides nutrition, counseling, and support for moms before and after birth and children up to age 5. Want to know if your family could benefit and qualify? It's easy. Call the Garrett County Health Department today.
Third down and 12 for Estill County, as it's going to be a pass play. Out to the left side is going to be caught, as that is number 88 for
it's going to be short.
Estill County.
It's going to be like maybe 6 inches short. Really nice play design for Estill County.
Yeah, no doubt.
Estill County's had a lot of success running with the big, strong running back, number 35, Parker, for Estill County. Kind of did the old Tim Tebow jump pass.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Thinking the same thing.
Yeah, kind of jump pass there. Have a really nice play for Estill County. Sets up a fourth down and short for Estill County.
Caden Francis on the receiving end of that pass. Folks, again, if you haven't had the chance, go to our Facebook page, like the Facebook page so you can get the notifications when we come on for anything Garrett County. As Parker's going to take the high snap again, and here's Barnes to meet him.
Oh, yeah.
As that is size versus size, as Barnes is absolute monster.
Big, strong kid from Estill, big strong kid for Garrett.
And I'm telling you, here's the thing about Barnes. He's a big boy, but he comes at you like a torpedo.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, and
he's initiating contact.
He really is. I mean, so there's those kids that don't like to get hit, and there's those kids that initiate the contact, and Barnes is one that is going to initiate the contact. That's a turnover on downs for Estill County as Garrett County takes back over, leading 38-0. Coach, I couldn't be more impressed with these two games tonight.
Really impressive performance here for the Cougars.
100%. Ryan No under center. He's going to put Hahn in motion. He's going to hand it off to Pendergriff. It seems like he hadn't touched it in forever, so he's just going to run for a touchdown as he takes off as he is gone. Good Lordy.
Lord. Give him a speeding ticket.
Holy cow. As that is a 65-yard John.
We might be betting 1,000.
Oh, my goodness. I've never seen anything like this. That is a fantastic play. Don't forget Saturday, folks, as this team is back in action. Also, going to have a doubleheader with the Donley Barnes' 5th and 6th grade team will be playing Saturday here at Dye House Stadium. Make sure you get in here and see these kids. Man, this is so impressive and so much fun to watch these kids, and especially to watch them at the high level in which they are playing. Urban Group scoreboard reads Garrett County 44, Estill County 0. Wild Will Hopkins leads the Cougars.
Wild Will, let's go.
Of the huddle as Noah looking over. Noah has been very efficient passing on 2-point conversions as he is going to move Dotson and Eldridge to the left along with Hahn. This time he's going to fake the handoff, roll off to his left side. He's going to pull it down and keep it as he will jump in himself. That takes your Urban Group scoreboard of 46-0. Your Garrett County Cougars with the lead. This is Golden Lion football. It's really not.
It's Cougar football.
Cougar football here on the Golden Lion Sports Network from BP Studios at Dye House Stadium. We'll be right back.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community. Whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture, we're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for a community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrard County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
And welcome back, folks, as Barnes is set to kick. Actually, it was not Barnes this time. That was a little bait and switch on us, as that was Zach Caldwell. Kicking off for the Cougars. As Caldwell steps in there, as you're going to see some different numbers roll out there, I would assume, as this is getting close. Getting close
45
to
seconds.
45
seconds. The clock is running.
Clock is continuing to run. Estill County continues to trail on your Irvin Group scoreboard.
You know, the only problem with this run the clock is you have a little loss of broadcast time here.
Yeah, that's right.
You know?
People don't get to listen to us.
We got a lot of stuff to say tonight here, Jeff.
Well, you got to have something to say tomorrow night, so save a little bit.
We got all kinds of stuff.
Listen, tomorrow night.
You just wait.
There's no way I make mistakes tomorrow night because I've made my fair share tonight.
Cougar football tomorrow.
Cougar football. That's right. That's what it'll be all night. As Moreland is going to hand off to number 9, which I don't have his number, as he's going to be drugged down by the right side of
number 62 for number 52. That's the
52, Sam Rout.
Yeah, Rout, I'm sorry.
Man, I'll tell you what, let's just do a marathon. Let's
go.
not go anywhere. Let's meet you in the Pineapple.
Let's
all night long, and
Let's
we just broadcast until homecoming.
Who was it? Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks talked to a volleyball. We could talk to a pineapple, right?
Yeah.
Jessica Tyler says, let's go Cougars.
Let's
and with
go.
that, we're going to our Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank halftime as Garrard County leads Estill County 46-0. We'll be right back here on Golden Lion Sports Network at BP Studios.
Bob Allen is Danville's Dealmaker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Golden Lions football.
Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank understands family, tradition, community mean just a little bit more around here. You can see it and hear it, and that's why we take so much pride in what we do. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Every fan knows the home team's responsibility is to protect the house. Protect the house, and while you're at it,
car and business, family and life. See what our home team can do for you. Hunt Insurance Agency.
2 locations, Lancaster and Lexington.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit docubit.com for more information.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community. Whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture, we're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for a community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrard County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
Since 1967, Irvin Group Realtors and Auctioneers have helped folks with their farms, commercial property, auction needs, and of course, dream homes.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
Buy local, eat well at Mark's Berry Farm. From our restaurant, butcher shop to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for healthy food and environmental stewardship shows in everything we do. Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
Get to know your Garrard County Health Department. We are so much more than just clinical services. From health education, referrals, environmental health testing, emergency preparedness, and our HANDS program helps parents nurture healthy children, ensuring a healthy community. Learn more at garrardhealth.org.
We are
Your friends and neighbors.
We live
Work and play here.
We offer modern banking.
With personal service
You've come to know.
we are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
And welcome back, folks. It is halftime. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank halftime report as we've got two special guests tonight. The first one that we're going to roll in here is going to be number 15, Nathaniel Daughtery. Nathaniel, thanks for joining us tonight, my man. We're going to we won't keep you too long because I know you probably got stuff to do.
He was kind of eating dinner before we
That's right, he
got
was. I was like, get the Skittles out of your mouth. We got stuff to do. Tell us a little bit, Nate, about just kind of who you are and the year you are and that kind of thing.
I mean, I'm a junior this year. My bad. I mean, I'm just good. Just worked a lot in the classroom and all that.
That's right.
Try to just stay good on the grades. Right now I'm doing pretty good.
That's good.
Well, and one of the things I'm so impressed with just the progression that I've seen you just become such a better football player.
Thank you.
And, man, physicality is the key to this game. So do you enjoy that part of football, the contact and the physical aspect of it?
My favorite part is love hitting people.
Here's what I don't understand, Nate, is I watched you walk the hallways at Camp Dick Robinson.
Was he your principal?
And you were not this big.
Oh, man, look at it.
I just shot up.
You did. And I'll tell you, you
Yeah.
did, and you took off because you were not a huge boy by any means, but now you are tremendously bigger than you were. So you saying you shot up around 8th grade?
Yeah, and I hit the weight room.
Yeah.
The weight room, that helped a lot. It helped me grow some, get big. Help with playing football a lot easier too.
Oh, no doubt.
Well, I've really enjoyed watching you play.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Enjoyed
So tell me really quick. You know, I know you're really good defensively. You're really good offensively. Which one do you like better?
Oh, I know what he's going to say.
I don't have a favorite.
Yeah.
I mean, I love playing defense, but it's just fun getting some yards, getting some catches and stuff. It's fun playing both sides of the ball, to be honest.
You know what he likes about it? Hitting somebody.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Well, folks, this is number 15, Nathaniel Daughtery, but number 1 in your hearts.
Oh, yeah.
Good luck tomorrow night,
Thank
buddy.
you.
We appreciate you. Thank you for coming in, hanging out with us, my man. That is Nathan Daughtery, as he is a junior under Spencer Crutchfield's Golden Lions, as it's always good to sit down and talk to some of our kiddos. As, again, I know, folks, some of you all may not know all these kids personally, but on a personal level, these are phenomenal kids. Not only do you get to see them on the gridiron do some great stuff, and you see them in the classroom do some great stuff, but these are also phenomenal kids. Talking about phenomenal folks, moving in here beside us is head principal Dr. Audrey Nichols, number 1 Kentucky fan.
It's a gator. It's a gator.
Can we sing the Cats Fight song?
Not with me here. Not with me here. Please don't.
She knows it. She knows it. Dr. Nichols, before we start talking about it, what about this football team?
Oh, my word.
Can you, how awesome
cow.
are these guys and how full of talent?
Oh, my goodness.
mean, what are we,
46.
44 to nothing? Okay.
46. I had to look
46
myself.
to nothing. I mean, I just
Scoring
can't get
every
over
offensive
it.
play.
I know, and it's like different ones. Like Keelan Hahn was running down. Logan Forrester got one. I mean,
Jacob Pendergrass has had a couple.
Yes.
So how's it like you as being the principal, kind of seeing these young men in the hallways and kind of coming out here and supporting them on the football field as well?
I mean, I think that they really are surprised, one, that you come out of the school. They think we live there. So when they see us out down here, they're really like, oh, look, there's Nichols, there's
That's
Mr.
right.
Brown. It kind of blows their mind. So I think that they love having the support and encouragement from us. And I love getting the opportunity to see them in action. We've had a busy week this whole week with our athletics. Our girls' basketball team had 8th grade
and
night.
Having a phenomenal
season. The Jan Hurt Classic was the night after 8th grade night. Our girls' soccer had 8th grade night earlier this week. We had boys' 8th grade soccer night last week. So, I mean, it is it's been like our athletics are having a great fall season.
And one of the things we talk about all the time is a lot of times when you have excellence on the athletic field, that kind of transfers into the classroom because we want these athletes to be the leaders in the school, leaders in the classroom, in the hallways, and kind of set good examples, for the rest of the students. So kind of talk to us about what's going on inside the schools of the hallways of Garrard Middle School.
Yeah. So, I think one of the things that everyone sees this year is just kind of like a real positive energy throughout the halls and in the classroom. We have such a talented group of teachers. I have the best staff around. So with their enthusiasm and what they're bringing into the classroom each and every day, our kids just seem to really enjoy their time at the middle school, and they're enjoying time in their classes. They love the opportunity to take on leadership roles with our student leadership team. They love any opportunity to get involved, whether it be athletics or any other extracurricular activity. Our band is just amazing.
They did an outstanding job Tuesday night.
Yes,
oh my
yes.
goodness.
And that choir is a 7th and 8th grade choir that Miss Cummins put together within like the last 3 weeks.
Isn't that crazy?
So, I mean, look at how much she got done in such a short amount of time with those kids.
So tell us a little bit about who Audrey Nichols is. Kind of grew up in Garrard County.
Yeah, Garrard County, born and raised. Grew up on the Camp Nelson Hill side, that northern end.
Literally.
Literally at the top
of
Camp Nelson Hill.
Right?
Yeah, some good neighbors.
Yeah.
And I went to Lincoln County. Don't hold it against me.
I did too.
That's where my mom got a job,
I did too.
The opportunity to get to come back and live here and work here and serve in this community, because I feel like this is a servant position. It's really humbling, and it's an honor to get to be back here and give back to a place that has my heart.
So talk about her family.
My husband is a CPA, and I have 2 amazing kids. Cooper, big 3rd grade down at CDR, and Charlotte is now a preschool at CDR and hasn't been kicked out yet. so that's a win. She's the wild one.
So Scott, an interesting weekend for Dr. Nichols coming up.
Oh yeah,
he's got a big game on Saturday, Florida and Tennessee.
So my husband and I aren't speaking terms because he is a Tennessee fan and I'm a Florida fan, so we do not talk in the house. And we'll see what happens Saturday. Sunday could be a really long day for one of us.
So ironically, we were talking to Eric Caldwell earlier, and he's married to Jennifer Caldwell, as you well know, that you grew up with. So when we were talking about that, just watching you guys grow up, and now we're all around here and still serving Garrard County, man. That is fantastic. We appreciate you, Dr. Nichols. Thank you for all that you do.
You.
Go Cats and go Cougars.
Go
as we appreciate Dr. Nichols, as we've had an extra guest that's pulled in here with us, as Ava Boland has made her way.
Hey, Ava.
She has escaped from the daycare center, which is Mike and Sharon Boland. This is going to be a pass to Eldridge, as Eldridge is going to have a first down and more as he gets into Estill County territory. There's Poppy. You want to go with Poppy? Hey, do you want to say, look, say, go Garrard. Say it right here.
Say go Garrard.
Say it real loud. Say go Garrard. Go Garrard. Say go Garrard. It's the only time I ever can't get her to talk. As first down Cougars. And
she's not shy.
We're going to hand her off to Poppy as they make their way down the stairs. As man, what a great time sitting and talking to Dr. Nichols and the great stuff that's going on in Garrard County. As this is going to be a fake handoff to Keelan Hahn. It's going to hand off to Jacob Pendergrass. And can he be tackled?
I don't think he can be tackled.
Yeah,
finally.
He's tackled down about the 10-yard line. As clock continues to run, Garrard County leads 46-0.
I'll be honest. It's one of the favorite things, Scott, that we do is get our student athletes up here with Nathaniel Daugherty at halftime. Really love watching that kid play football.
Oh, man.
And I love that he said the favorite
High
part
energy.
of his game is the physicality because you can tell that. That's why he plays. He plays the game angry and plays the game seeking and initiating contact. And then Dr. Audrey Nichols. Really appreciate everything that Dr. Nichols does to make Garrard Middle School the best it possibly can.
No, it's going to hand off the play. Is going to be blown dead. It's going to be a false start by the Cougars. That will take us back to first and goal from the 15-yard line.
And I tell you, the Whitaker Bank player of the game have a hard time. My goodness.
Let's just give it to Garrett County offense. Because the Cougar offense, tonight, as far as efficiency goes, it could not. It's hard to beat. They've been tackled. Eric Caldwell sent us a text a little bit ago. He goes, "It's very unacceptable. We only had one first down." And so,
that's pretty good.
And they did. And it's not like Estill County wasn't playing defense, folks. It's our offense was just clicking on all cylinders. As this time it's going to be a fake handoff both ways, as Noah's going to roll out and throw one back to the back of the end zone, as that is a touchdown, Garrett County, as that's to Jared Dotson.
I continue to be really impressed with that young man, Scott. Really, really nice player. Angie Forster saying, "Go Cougars, go!"
As that will be called back, as there was was that an illegal man downfield?
Yeah, I didn't see the call there.
Illegal man downfield is what we're going to go with. So it'll be first and goal, Garrett County from the 20. As Garrett County here, the clock continues to run.
Yeah, but these running clocks, this second half is going to go pretty quick. The Irvin Group scoreboard has 4 minutes and 25 seconds left here in the third quarter. Your Garrett Middle School Cougars 46, Estill County 0.
Fast Will Hopkins brings us out of the huddle.
Let's go Wild Will.
Wild Will, as he and his pregame show will be in action tomorrow night, I'm sure, as this is going to be a throw out to the outside and be dropped, as Barnes was looking to make the move quickly, as he looked upfield, and folks, just look at the frame on Barnes.
My goodness.
He's long, he's lean. Just love the look at these kids.
Yeah.
I love how they
bunch.
play.
Impressive bunch.
Just the future is very, very bright. I think it was said by one of the listeners earlier in Tyler Seabold, said, fun times, exciting times ahead. Lots and lots of encouraging things.
We've talked about this. Garrett's got a lot of talent coming up in this 4th, 5th, up to 8th and 9th grade bunch here. We've seen the Lady Cougars do such a nice job on the Garrett Middle School side, having a great season, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade.
That's right, and Sheriff Skeens and Michael Noe will be leading the middle school basketball team, as you'll see them on the hardwood, as Noe is going to reach back to throw, as he's going to throw a BB to Eldridge, and that is a touchdown. Garrett County, as that was put on the money by Noe to Eldridge, as that will take your Irvin Group scoreboard to Garrett County 52, Estill County 0. Going for,
I tell you, Noe's got a nice arm.
He does have a really nice arm. He's he throws it with touch. He throws it. He's very accurate as far as on those short ones. We've seen him miss a couple times on some that are 15, 20-yarders. But overall, he's very accurate. I love his decision making, as we've seen him pull it down once or twice and to run with it when he didn't have anything in there. So his decision making.
Nice football player.
Very nice football player.
Good athlete.
I can tell Jonathan, his dad's been working with him. Let me make sure we tell him that. It's going to be a pitch to Pendergriff, as he may not have got in, folks, as that he did not, as that is going to be short, and that will bring your Urban Group scoreboard to read Garrett County 52 and Estill County 0. This is Garrett Cougar football on the Golden Lion Sports Network here on the BP Studios at Dye House Stadium.
Since 1967, Irvin Group Realtors and Auctioneers have helped folks with their farms, commercial property, auction needs, and of course, dream homes.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
Buy local, eat well at Mark's Berry Farm. From our restaurant, butcher shop, to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for healthy food and environmental stewardship shows in everything we do. Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
Get to know your Garrett County Health Department. We are so much more than just clinical services. From health education, referrals, environmental health testing, emergency preparedness, and our HANDS program helps parents nurture healthy children, ensuring a healthy community. Learn more at garretthealth.org.
We are
your friends and neighbors.
We live,
Work and play here.
we offer modern banking.
With personal service
You've come to know.
we are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
And welcome back, folks, as Zach Caldwell puts the toe to it, as it will be recovered by the Garrett County Golden Lions, or excuse me, by the Cougars, as they will take over 1st and 10 from the Estill County 48-yard line. Did that ball travel 10 yards?
It did not. That's why I think Garrett might have even recovered the football, but you can't touch it till it goes 10.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, so that's why they're giving the ball to Estill County.
Okay, this one referee had pointed our way like it was our football, so I was just checking to see. Lots of reserves in now for the Golden Lions, as you're seeing some folks in there, which is very well deserved, as these young men work hard each and every day, as you need to see them. And that brings us to the end of the fourth quarter. And the end of the fourth quarter reads your Urban Group scoreboard.
Since 1967, Urban Group Realtor.
County 0. We'll be right back. This is Garrett Cougar football here on the Golden Line Sports Network.
Since 1967, Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers have helped folks with their farms, commercial property, auction needs, and of course, dream homes.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
Buy local, eat well at Marksberry Farm. From our restaurant, butcher shop to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for healthy food and environmental stewardship shows in everything we do. Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
Get to know your Garrett County Health Department. We are so much more than just clinical services. From health education, referrals, environmental health testing, emergency preparedness, and our HANDS program helps parents nurture healthy children, ensuring a healthy community. Learn more at garretthealth.org.
We are
your friends and neighbors.
We live,
Work and play here.
we offer modern banking.
With personal service
You've come to know.
we are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
And welcome back, folks, as it is fourth quarter action here at Dye House Stadium, as Estill County has the football, trailing the Cougars tonight. On your Urban Group scoreboard reads 52, Garrett 0, Estill County. Wildcat formation, as that is going to be a flag on Garrett County, I assume, as there's a couple flags out there. I'd almost like to be a football official coach just to throw flags.
Just to throw a flag?
Yeah, not really.
I wouldn't mind throwing it. I just wouldn't want to bend down and pick it up.
Yeah, not really. I'd tie a string to it.
Yeah.
I'd tie a string to it. Have you ever seen those keys, that you
Oh,
have
yeah.
put out there? And
That's a good idea.
you throw it, and then you hit this button, and it goes zip, and it zips it right back to you. Why has somebody not designed that?
I think that's a perfect idea.
That's a perfect idea. I may do
How
that.
about our man Justin Kearney checking
What
in?
about-
Way to go, Cougars. This has escalated quickly. Future is bright. We coming.
We coming.
Hey, I tell you.
Officer 45.
Justin Kearney is saying the Garrett Middle School Cougars are playing as well as you and Justin Kearney pick college football games.
well, we don't like to hang around. We got other stuff to do. We can't be taking time. First off, whoever thought Baylor was going to lose? What a bunch of chumps. Can't believe that. This is going to be thrown out into the flat. What a great catch that time by Estill County, as that was 21 with a really nice job of the catch. He is not on the roster, but a good job that time by Bingham. Moreland, as he throws it out there and it's caught. It's a first down for Estill County. Again, Garrett County has been very successful tonight offensively. They've done a great job moving the football. I really haven't moved it much. They've just scored.
I agree.
And Estill County has had a hard time with them. And then Garrett County defensively has had a lot of good plays. Their defense have been stifling considering Estill County's size. 1st and 10, Estill County. High snap, as this is going to be taken to the right side. He'll be driven out of bounds, as that is Peyton Walker, as he is taken out of bounds that time by Mason Hines, as a cornerback runs him out of bounds. This clock continues to run here in the fourth quarter. Garrett County leads 52-0. Just under 6 minutes now to go in this contest. Don't forget tomorrow night, folks, Garrett County Golden Lions welcome in East Jessamine Jaguars. Homecoming here at Dye House Stadium. Don't forget 6:45. We'll take the air tomorrow night, 6:45, because that is when the homecoming festivities will go at midfield. as this is going to be a throw, as it's going to be caught for a touchdown by Reed Moreland. Reed Moreland with the pitch and catch from number 9, and unfortunately he is not on our roster, but he threw a nice ball there.
Yeah, I tell you, Scott, one of the things I wanted to mention, too, before we end this broadcast, it's always great seeing our EMS folks at these football games, middle school and high school. Appreciate Tim May. He's the director of EMS. Tim is a great
100%.
friend to the school system. Two things I tell you. Tim volunteers his time to come into our buildings each month and kind of check AEDs.
Love it.
And so we really appreciate that. The other thing is, folks, pay attention to those buggies that the EMS runs. They have the Garrett County sticker on the back of them.
Yeah, I love that.
Tim really is big on making sure that he shows the pride of Garrett County and on his ambulance buggies.
2-point conversion is good by Estill County. That takes your Urban Group scoreboard. Garrett County 52, Estill County 8. Jessica Atala says great 8th grade night for GMS. No doubt about it. And folks, we'll take a break here. We'll be right back. This is Garrett County Cougar football on Gold Line Sports Network at Dye House Stadium and BP Studios.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrett County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
And welcome back, folks, as the clock continues to run here in the fourth quarter. 3 minutes to go. As we've got a Skeens, Hunt, Caldwell.
You basically got the B team in, right?
Yeah, looking at trying to get all these names in here. It looks like Penix is going to be QB1 as he's bringing in the play from the sideline. Also in there is Chase Kramer. My man Urban Teeter.
Let's go, Herb.
Brings the Cougars out of the huddle. 1st and 10. Penix looking over the Estill County defense. As he's going to put Kramer in motion. He's going to hand it to Forster. Boys, Forster, you don't get any easier when you have Forster running at you as he can bring it. As Forster's going to gain about 5 here. It'll be 2nd and 5 for the Golden Cougars.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Dang.
Hey, GC.
GC. As I just had a hard time there. I always want to say Golden Lions. Man, I'm a mess.
Man, that's hard to do.
Hopefully, it is.
We're professionals.
I'm not smart enough to be able to change pace like that.
We're professionals.
We're professionals, no doubt about it.
I don't ever think I've ever called the Golden Lions Bobcats after 8 years, so I will say that, Scott.
Oh, mercy. As Penix is going to inside handoff this time to Kramer. Ball's going to be on the ground. Looks like it's going to be recovered by Garrett County.
Yeah, I think it's Garrett's going to maintain the football. You've got Urban Group scoreboard has 1:25 seconds left. Probably looking at one more play here, Scott, and I think we're going to wrap this thing up.
Get our players of the game tonight, Coach. I just think we give it
to the senior, to the 8th graders.
To the 8th graders.
Yeah, 8th grade night. Let's have the Whitaker Bank players of the game. Let's just say the whole 8th grade.
Fantastic. That's a great opportunity. Looks like we got penalty kicks going on.
Kind of an easy way out of it, guys. But you know what? You're right. It's a good call. Right. I would have done the same thing.
Penix under center as he's going to flip it this time to Forster off the left side as he's following the blocking of Hunt as he gets out to right at 1st down marker as that'll be a Bob Allen 1st down. 50 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I believe the Garrett, the girls soccer team lost to Anderson tonight in varsity, and I think JV is I think it just wrapped up in PKs.
Is it in PKs? I couldn't tell exactly. what was going on. This will be the last play of the game. I tell you what I love. I love how Urban Teeter runs to the ball.
Man.
Hey, he wanted to get one more play in,
I love it, man.
I
love it. I love the
great.
enthusiasm.
Yep.
No doubt about it. As Penix this time is going to hand off to Kramer on the inside. Just a little miscommunication as Kramer is going to take it off to the right as he's cut his way up. He's got some room to run as he finally gets taken down after another Bob Allen first down. And that will bring us to the end of tonight's contest, folks, where Garrett County Cougars are going to win in impressive fashion, 52-8 on your Irving Groove scoreboard. As Coach, this has been a lot of fun.
Oh, love it.
Lots of positive.
What a great night.
And you know, let's call it what it is. Appreciate Jeff Jacobs agreeing to kind of do this game here tonight as a bonus game. So
we love it.
Yeah, Jeff, appreciate you investing your time and putting a good positive light on this program.
100%. Lots of great positive things coming in the future, folks. And speaking of positive things, tomorrow night here at Dye House Stadium, the Garrett County Golden Lions will be taking on the East Jessamine Jaguars for homecoming 2023 style here. Make sure you get out as all festivities will start at 6:45. We'll take the air right at the beginning, and we will roll you right up into football action. And Saturday, the 7th and 8th grade team will be back in action here at Dye House Stadium at 11 o'clock, followed by the 5th and 6th grade game. And I could have that wrong. It could be backwards, but one of them plays at 11, followed by the other team. Regardless, you want to come out and watch both teams as Coach Cook and Coach Barnes will have their teams obviously impressive and ready to play. Folks, for Jeff Jacobs, Caleb Gresham, Scott Boland, we're saying God bless and go Cougars. See you tomorrow night.